You guys let me know if you can hear from me, because I don't know, like on TikTok, I don't know if you guys can hear me. But here I am on YouTube on this side. I'm on TikTok on this side. So if you guys can hear, say, hey, what up, Davon? Was that Davon? What's good? And I got my man Chatty Patty over here on YouTube. This is the first time I've been on TikTok on a live stream. So you guys got to kind of forgive me on TikTok. I don't quite know what I'm doing on that end. I'm actually more on YouTube. I do YouTube live streams all the time. But I want to show some love to you guys on TikTok because y'all have really been doing some amazing things on that channel. Man, we've been having some great debates, some pretty heated topics, but I love the level of intelligence you guys are coming with, the backup, the support. I mean, just everything, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Nomadic Maverick. Became #1 fan. Thank you, brother. And for all my people on YouTube, I mean, you guys, we've been doing some pretty intricate work on YouTube to get, a situation resolved. And we went through a lot of, illness and therapy and things like that on YouTube. But I think we're at a good point now to where we know the level of intelligence we got on YouTube. We can start bringing my TikTok crowd into the mix, because my TikTok crowd, you guys are sharp, man. You guys are intelligent, and I love it. I love it. So what up, Nomadic? And a lot of people, man, is just, I'm a debater. One of my favorite movies is The Great Debaters. I love that movie. I can watch that 10 times in a row. I love The Great Debaters because it talks about the mental gymnastics you play when dealing with somebody who's on the opposing side of an argument. And you don't got to be violent. You don't got to be nasty towards them, nothing like that. You can literally just have a conversation with them. And if your support and documentation, your evidence is stronger than what they're presenting, then you win the debate. You live to see another day. Just to lose a debate don't mean you're going to die because you lost. I've lost many debates, but I've learned from debate things that I didn't see, points of view, ways to articulate certain things. I've learned that over my life of just debating people. And there's nothing wrong with losing. I swear I've lost races when I ran track. I've lost football games when I played football. I've lost basketball, but I've learned something. With each loss, I've learned something. And I'm still alive to tell it. I didn't lose my life. That's the main thing. I didn't lose my life. And that's kind of like what we're talking about right now. A lot of people who don't understand that what happened in Minneapolis, this lady losing her life in Minneapolis lost a debate, and it cost her life to lose that debate. You don't debate with law enforcement. You don't debate with politics through aggression. I mean, if I can't tell you my point of view and get you to get on my side of my point of view with the evidence and everything else I got, then we're either going to have to agree to disagree, or you're going to end up losing in the election or in the vote or something like that. You're going to lose because intelligence is always going to win. We're always becoming a more intelligent society. That barbaric, I want to attack you, I want to fight you, that's going to lose. You're not going to win with that. It's going to eventually lose out. Intelligence is always going to win. So when I talk about how people like who are protesting, you can protest in many different ways. I could protest by not shopping at Walmart no more ever and get everybody to agree with me. Don't shop at Walmart. And we all protest like that. We can protest by saying we're not buying Hondas. Everybody stop buying Honda. I can protest like that. I can do that. But what I won't do is put my life on the line for a group of people who don't even care about me. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, real talk, Somalis don't care about you. They don't. Somalis will never have a shrine for this lady that died. For them, she died trying to protect them. They don't care about that lady. They're like, hey, it's your fault. We're not American, we're Somali. You put your life on the line for you. That was your choice. They're never going to have her as a martyr in their community saying she fought for us. No, they're not going to do that. They won't do that. That's not. So she put her life on the line, honestly, for nothing. She could have just sat online and debated us. We could have talked it out online. We'd all still be alive right now, sipping juice, got a dog laying right here. We could have all still been online. But yet she put herself and her life in a position that one way or the other, it could have been bad. See, I'm never going to put myself in front of a barrel of a gun. You'll never catch me arguing with a cop. That's what we got courts for. I argue in court. Everybody knows I took the LSAT back in 2010. I took the LSAT. I got offers from 10 different law schools, decided not to go to law school, stayed in corporate America where I was an accountant. And that's just what I did. That's what I did. But if I want to debate somebody, I'm going to take them to court. I'm not going to sit on the road and have my car. I got a big ass Jeep Wrangler, and I told people I got a big Jeep Wrangler. I'm a mechanic. I did all the work. I did the transfer cases. I did the U joints. I did everything on that Jeep. If I ran you over in that Jeep, I would kill you. I know what's under that Jeep. It's a lot of sharp aluminum. That's what's under that Jeep. A lot of sharp aluminum. I got lower control arms. I got struts. I got, alignment bars. I got track bars. I will kill you if I ran you over in my Jeep. So my Jeep is a potential weapon sitting right in front of my house. If I aimed it at you and you couldn't move fast enough, like that cop moved pretty fast. If you couldn't move fast enough, I could kill you with that Wrangler I got sitting outside. So I make sure I keep it on the road. I don't aim it at people. I don't drive towards people. When people say, hey, man, can you please stop your car? I had somebody rear-ended me one time. So I ended up pulling over. Cops came. Everybody came. We all pulled over. We all got out. I didn't try to run over nobody. I just wasn't doing that to nobody. I said, you know what? Somebody hit me. Cops are here. Let's pull over. Let's turn the engines off. Let's all get out. And that's how you handle a situation when dealing with law enforcement. You turn the engine off. You don't sit up there and say, you know what? I'm going to flee the scene. I'm going to run. I'm going to make you chase me for a little bit. I don't know. You might come out on the wrong end of the deal. You might come out on the wrong end of the deal with that. So what I would rather do is say, if I have a problem with ICE, I'm going to use my vote. I'm going to use the court system. I'm going to do a lot to make sure that I'm being heard and my opinion is being heard. And if you're not hearing me, I want to protest. I'm going to get poster boards, whistles. I'm going to get online. I'm going to start groups, but I will not get in the way of somebody that has a firearm on dude. There's a reason why cops got guns. There's a reason, because they got to make it home safe too. And if somebody is crazy enough, fanatic enough to even challenge an officer, you don't know how far they would go. If you try to run over one cop, you might run over a whole group. I mean, we've seen people run over crowds of people at parades and stuff like that. And them people wasn't doing nothing at the parade. They wouldn't even do it. They were just hanging out. What up, Dems? So if you're saying that, she was only trying to flee, so the chance of that had already gone. That chance, they gave you that option when you were blocking them all in. You could have either stayed on the side of the road instead of blocking, or drove off, parked, got out the car. You could have did a million things other than gun it when that cop was sitting in front of you. You could have did a million things and you chose wrong. So we all got choices to make. My choice is I get up in the morning, I make breakfast. I got 4 dogs. I clean my yard. I'm telling you the choices I make every day. How I live to be 52 years old. I'm going to tell you how I live to be 52 years old. If any of my check engine lights are on, I've already ordered parts for my cars to come in. I track all my tracking numbers to see what parts are showing up. This is how I stay alive. If I'm short on groceries, I went grocery shopping this morning. I picked up everything I could from a little Walmart neighborhood store, came back. I'm making spaghetti right now. So I already sizzled the hamburger. I got to make the sausage. I'm telling you how I stay alive, because a lot of people haven't figured it out yet. They don't know how this lady died. And I'm telling you how to stay alive. My spaghetti, I'm going to put it in the pot and boil it. The dog's already got dog treats. I got laundry I got to do. And nowhere have I said I'm going down and messing with some cops. You haven't heard me say that. You haven't heard me say I'm finna go protest. You haven't heard me say that. This is how I stayed alive for 52 years. If you want to know from an old head, how do you stay alive? I put a lift kit on my Jeep. I got a 4-inch lift kit sitting in the garage right now. I already got a 6-inch on the back. I'm putting 4 inches on the front. I got to do that. That's on my list. Nowhere have you heard me say I'm going to go mess with law enforcement, and nothing I do. I've just put new front tires on the Escalade. Last week, I got to get the dogs down to the dog park. I take them in the Escalade to the dog park because I took the seats out. It's pretty big. I get them down there. Nowhere in there have you heard me say I got to mess with law enforcement. When you put your life on the line by messing with people, it's on you. It's a choice you make. A million things you can do with your day. A million things you can do with your day. And you choose not to do the safe thing of minding your own damn business, first off. 2, don't be messing with these damn Somalis because they don't care about you. I'm just keeping it 100. Somalis ain't never protested for nobody. They don't care about you. Somalis, you have never seen a Somalian protest for no American in no way, shape, or form. Stop trying to put yourself in situations to prove a point, to create content so you can be on the internet going, look at me at the Somali protest. They don't give a shit. They really don't care. They don't care. So you do what you need to do every day, because there's a lot of people out there who haven't figured it out yet. A lot of people haven't figured it out yet. How did this lady die? Well, first, ask yourself, how can I stay alive? Living is the opposite of dying. Don't ask how she died. Ask, how can I stay alive today? And start putting a check mark. Put yes or no. Probability, high, low. The chance of me dying, high, low. Pretty low. Okay, it's something I could probably do. The probability of me dying doing that is pretty high. Yeah, well, let's not do that today. Let's make a choice not to do that, because I checked probability high on death. Going to the dog park, probability of dying is pretty low. There is a probability I can get attacked by a dog. I mean, my little chihuahua right here, he's a killer. So the probability is there, but it's pretty low. So it's something I want to do is I want to go to the dog park. Going to a protest today with people with firearms, the United Nations and ICE agents and guns and other people that got guns and other potential guns in the crowd. The probability is pretty high that I might die today. Yeah, let's scratch that off the list. Let's not do a protest today. I'm going to protest by not shopping at Chipotle. I'm going to do that. Let's everybody just not shop at Chipotle. That's the protest I'm going to do. So there's a million ways you can protest, and you need to check that box. Is my probability high or low of me dying today? If you don't believe it, just look at how people die. Look at how people get hurt. Look at how things happen. We learn about probability and statistics. Like I said, I got an accounting degree. We learn about probability and statistics. If you don't put probability on everything you do, I've been riding motorcycles for 28 years. Never been hit by a car, never hit a car. 28 years riding a motorcycle. But I have totaled 4 motorcycles. You know how I totaled them? Fucking around. I was doing wheelies. So I learned out of 28 years of riding, doing wheelies is a high chance of me totaling out my motorcycle. I learned that. I learned it the hard. I totaled 4 motorcycles. The bike I've had now, I've had it since 2015. It's never been wrecked. Still in my garage. I had another bike. Totaled that one. I had 3 out of 9 bikes. I've totaled 4 of them. So I've learned that probability does matter. The chance of me totaling a motorcycle is dramatically lower if I have both wheels on the ground versus just one wheel on the ground. Wheelies, you could do it. I've been wheeling like crazy. I could wheelie my ass off, but the probability of me totaling it is pretty high. So let's not do wheelies today. Let's just ride to and from. So I've been riding this bike to and from Blue Ridge Mountains, all over Missouri, Utah, everywhere. This bike rides. Ain't wrecked it in 10 years, 11. Got it in 2015. Ain't wrecked it. Both wheels have always been on the ground. So when I'm thinking about this situation that happened in Minneapolis, I look at probability. The probability of you messing with ICE as they're trying to do their job. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there are illegals out there who don't want to go back home. They don't. They do have the illegals have firearms. The illegals are probably criminals in their country that they're in already, and they come over here. So ICE is dealing with criminals. ICE has weapons dealing with people who probably killed somebody in their country, done some heinous shit in their country. So now they're here in America. ICE has to deal with them, and you want to play with that situation. You want to put your car in that situation. You want to, no, don't touch them. Leave them alone. Don't mess with them. That dude could be a mass murderer for all you know. He's not vetted. He's illegal. He might end up having a firearm and shooting at ICE. You remember in Dallas, the one dude that sat up in the parking garage and shot them Dallas cops? It could be some illegal sitting in the house up in a window, just ready to pluck some cops off. You don't know that. So keep yourself away from that situation. That's what you do. You're sitting there, you're looking at all these ICE agents around. You know people don't like ICE, but you don't know what firearms is in what area. If you've never been in the military, I haven't been in the military, but if you've never been in the military, you don't know what an ambush is. An ambush is when you, a marked person, goes into an area to do a mission and people are sitting high or sitting low and they ambush you. If you get ambushed, dealing with these people, blocking traffic, screwing around, blowing whistles, doing this, you're distracting them from their job and they could get ambushed. They can get killed just walking down the street. ICE could get killed just walking down. We're going to go from point A to point B. We're going to, we got a warrant out for this guy. Let's go get this guy. But you're screwing around in the street with them. They get ambushed. They get killed. And you're like, woo, we killed some ICE agents that were trying to come get you guys. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take yourself out of that situation. Don't even be around that. When there's guns involved, it's criminals involved, it's illegals involved. That is a situation that is a tinderbox. It could blow at any minute. So keep yourself away from it. Just keep yourself away from it. And I'm one of those guys that, like I said, I'm probability. If I hear ICE is in my town, hey, man, ICE is down in South Phoenix, man. ICE is down there doing some arrests. I'm not jumping in my truck going, I'm going to go over there and stop them. I'm going to be like, let me see if it's on the internet. Let me see what idiot actually went down there and is live streaming this shit. Let me take a look. I'm going to see what fool is down there, what idiot's down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to sit up there and be like, I'm going over there. No, somebody stupid enough already went over there. I just got to find the stupid person's page. So I'm like, hey, let me see what idiot went over there. Oh, it's perfect. Somebody's over there. And guess who the idiot was? A girl and her wife. Those were the idiots for the day. And they were over there. And guess what we saw? One of them get killed. So they videoed their own death. All you got to do is just find the idiot. You don't got to even leave your house. Find what idiot is at the place that you know something's going down and just sit back and watch. Get your popcorn ready. That's how you stay alive. Get your popcorn ready. Watch the idiots. You don't got to go down there. Somebody stupid enough already went for you. You just got to find them online. That's the way I look at it. And I'm not going to sit up there and say that, you know, it's good that she got killed. It's not good that she got killed, but it doesn't surprise me that she got killed. If you drive your car towards somebody and they got a gun in their hand, most likely they might use that gun. They just might. So I'm not surprised. But at the same time, she could have been at home with her kids. She could have been building a relationship with her kids. I heard she didn't even have custody of two of them. She could have been doing arts and crafts or however. I don't even know how old they are. She don't look that old, but she could have been working on that relationship. Instead, she's running around with a girl who I heard, they said the wife was pretty verbally violent towards her, verbally abusive. So if that's who you choose to hang with, instead of hanging with your kids, and you end up getting killed in the process, then there's a lot of choices you made that you need to be held accountable for. Even as a dead person, maybe you're accountable for your own death. We see people jumping off cliffs. We see people doing dumb stuff, and we call it the Darwin Award. You know what the Darwin Award is? Yeah, survival of the fittest, mentally, physically. If you're smart enough to survive, you're going to survive. You get the Darwin Award. I'm sorry, that lady got the Darwin Award. When the cops walked up to the car and was like, get out the car, that was your command. You was already parked anyways, but you decided to throw it in reverse and back up. Then you decided to try to go forward. You was parked anyway. You should just got out. We wouldn't even be here talking about, we'd still be talking about Venezuela right now. If she would just put the car in park, click, got out and said, okay, what? Put your hands behind your back. All right. Now what? You got it? License, registration, you got, all right. We wouldn't even be talking about her right now. But if you want to be famous, just do what you can do to see if you can win that Darwin Award. Trust me, you're going to be famous. You will be famous getting that Darwin Award. And we talk about a lot of people who got that Darwin Award. Here we are still alive. Like I said, I got up this morning. I made breakfast. I'm making spaghetti. I cleaned my yard. I went to Walmart. I'm still here because I choose not to get that award. I don't want the Darwin Award. That is something I don't want sitting on my table for my kids to have. Where's your dad? Oh, he won the Darwin Award, bro. When? 2023. Oh, word? That was your dad? Shh, congrats, bro. It's like, no, I don't want the Darwin Award. I don't want, you can keep that. I'm cool. I don't need it. I could be a loser. I'll be the loser. You could win it. You could be the winner. I'll be the loser. I don't want that award. But that's just my take on it, man. And I tell folks, man, I ran over something before. I ran over a dog before. So I know how hard it is to be ran over because I had to watch a dog take his last breath. I had to watch that because I hit the dog. The dog went under my car. Boo, 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 boo. And it killed the dog. Not instantly. I wish it would have killed him instantly. But I had to watch that dog suffer. I had to watch that dog hopefully like reach out for life, hoping somebody's going to save him. I had to watch that dog take his last breath. And now to this day, I got 4 dogs. I just started rescuing dogs. I'm like, whatever I did bad, I hope I can, repay the world 10x. If I hit the lottery, I'll go buy some land and get more dogs. I'll rescue as many as I can. Now I got 4. I'm picking up dogs off the bus stop just to bring them home because I don't want that to happen to anybody. That shit hurts. Running over something hurts. If that cop wasn't quick enough to move out the way and that ice wasn't slick enough to spin them wheels, that cop would have been up under that truck like it was when I ran over that dog. And that cop would have been taking his last breath. I mean, you got lower control arms that are about this high off the ground. Your head can't even fit in there. His head would have got smashed with lower control arms of a little Honda Pilot. It's only this much space. You don't fit in that. Crush your rib cage, crush your chest, break your sternum, crack your back, then drag you down the street, leaving all your skin, all blood, all down the street. Getting run over is not just you getting hit and bouncing back. This ain't GTA. You can't just get hit and respawn. Oh man, I don't believe you ran me over, bro. That's GTA. This is real life. If that cop had not have moved out of the way, this would be a totally conversation right now. We be like, oh yeah, well, that's what happens when you're an ICE agent. That's what happens when you're an ICE agent. You put your life on the line for the job. You put your life on the line. If you're an ICE agent, it was bound to happen. That's what conversation would be right now. And what would that happen to that girl? She'd be a hero. To a lot of y'all, she'd be a hero. Yeah, girl, keep protecting. Yeah, show ICE we're better than them. She'd be a hero. Because she ran somebody over, but that dude was fast. He heard that engine go, them wheels spin. He jumped out the way. It hit him, but he said, hey, man, I'm on point. I'm on point with what I got. I got training. And when you mess with somebody that's got marksman training, make somebody that's really trained with a weapon, these ain't little thugs on the street running, shooting a gun sideways. Pew, 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 shoot. No, they are very accurate. They don't require that many shots. They ain't gonna be running around with buckshots and all these switches and guns shooting all over the place, hitting windows and doors. No, they're trained. This is what they do. When they aim at a target, they could be falling aiming at a target. They gonna hit their target. They could be slipping aiming at a target. They gonna hit their target. They are trained for situations like this, just like in football or any other sport. These guys are professionals at it. So when I see what happened, I don't know, man. I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people that say, you know what? You should have probably just got out of the car. You're dealing with trained professionals. You're not a trained professional. You were a paid protester. I believe the lady was a paid protester. If she wasn't, that's cool. If she was not a paid protester, then she just made a bad decision. But I think she was a paid protester. And she was down there when she didn't have the proper training to deal with paid professionals. And this is what happens. You're not going to win in that situation. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. And so, you know, like I said, people ask me all the time, what do you think about it, bro? What do you think about it? I think she'd still be alive. She'd still be alive had she made a choice. So no matter what I think, no matter what you think, no matter what anybody thinks, will you make the same choice she made if given that option? If you would, can you list me as the beneficiary on your life insurance policy? I'd really appreciate it. If you tell me you would make the exact same decision she made, list me as your beneficiary, because I could use the money. I really could, because you ain't going to live that long. You're not. It's going to happen again. This is not the first death we'll see. It's not the last one we'll see. List me as your beneficiary, because your lack of judgment is going to make somebody really rich out there. You're going to have a bullet right in your chest for some reason. And I'm going to be, Jeff, man, these checks are pouring in, bro. I'm like, what? All these people listen to you as a beneficiary. A bunch of damn Democrats and protesters listen to you as the beneficiary. Shit, thank you. I appreciate it. Just list me. Motherfucker, I'm 52 by the time I'm like 80. I'm Jeff, you finally a millionaire. How the hell you a millionaire? Shit. These idiots out there challenging people with weapons. It's like, I'm a millionaire. Because I would not make the same choices she made. I wouldn't. If you think you would, that's on you. I can't tell you. That's on you. But I'm going to tell you right now, if they walked up to my car and said, hey, man, get out the car, whether or not I was impeding traffic, even if I was just sitting on the side of the road eating some Wendy's. Excuse me, sir, can you get out of the car? Can you step out of the car? I'm like, I'm just sitting there eating Wendy's, bro. We know that. Can you please get out of the car? All right, cool. Let me put it in park then. I don't know what's going on. I'm innocent. So, of course, I'm going to put it in park and see what the hell's going on. I'm not going to be like, shit, fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm driving off. No, I ain't got, what am I running for? I'm just eating Wendy's on the side of the road. Oh, man, we had somebody, it was a big black truck. They said, no, dude, I'm a driver, man. I was in between appointments. I'm a driver. I'm eating my Wendy's. Here's my last ride. Oh, okay, well, sorry. They just said it was a black truck in the area, blah, blah, blah. No, sorry. Well, I'm glad we can fix that. Glad we can get that. All right, cool. No problem, bro. No problem. That's how you handle that. You don't be like, shit, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I'm out of here, bro. I'm driving. Pow, pow, pow. Because they like, well, we thought it was him. Black truck running. Oh, dude, he was just a driver. Well, what the hell was he running for? I don't know. He was just trying to flee the scene. For what? I don't know. See, that's why I don't do that. I don't do that. If you know you're being given an order by somebody who's in law enforcement and they have a gun, one thing I'm not going to do. Well, can you tell me your rank, sir? Are you a lieutenant, a private, a corporal? Like, what are you before I abide by the law? No, you're making it way too complicated now. It's a law enforcement agent. It's a whole group of them. You've been blocking them and you know it. Can you step out of your car? Sure, no problem. Let me put it in park real quick. Undo my seatbelt. Can I reach for my seatbelt? Oh yeah, undo your seat. You ask the question. Can I reach for my seatbelt? Yep. All right, I'm reaching for my seatbelt. And you get out. But yet when you sit up there, you start playing games. You think you're so entitled because you have the name protester. I'm a protester. I could do this. I could block you guys and block traffic and blow whistles. I'm a protester. You're a law enforcement guy. I'm here against you. Well, you're still flesh and blood. That's what it boils down to. And a lot of us are flesh and blood, and we're still alive today on January the 10th. Some flesh and blood are being buried. There's autopsies being performed on them right now. So no matter what your logic or your rationale is, think, do I want to live past today? That should be the first question in your mind. Do I want to live past today? Yes. What are my probability of me making it to tomorrow if I make this choice? Very low. Okay, then I'm not going to make that choice. What's the probability of me living till tomorrow if I make this choice? Oh, the probability is pretty high. You'll live. Okay, well, let me put the car in park. Get out my seatbelt. My probability just skyrocketed that I can live till tomorrow. Your probability drops when you do shit that says you might not live to be tomorrow. I'm going to just take off. Hit this cop. Guess what? Probability of you dying, see, it went through the roof. It's astronomical now. It's astronomical. So therefore, you're dead. No matter what we say on the internet, it's going to bring you back. No matter what logic or justification people say on the internet, it's going to bring you back. You're dead. So somebody can be right if they wanted to. I'm right. Okay, cool. You're right. Is it going to bring that girl back? No. Well, I think she was just trying to flee the scene. Do you think you're right? I think I'm right. Okay. Is it going to bring that girl back? No. See, you didn't think it through. There's things out there called deterrents. A lot of criminals out there don't realize a deterrent is something that deters you from doing an action. Let's say we got spikes in the street. Spikes in the street are a deterrent. You don't want to go that way because there's spikes in the street because you know consequences. You running over the spikes, getting flat tires, potentially wrecking your car. So you see the deterrent. Now, when I see a deterrent, it's officers doing a job on the scene. I'm knowing they're doing a job. That's my deterrent to not go in that area. That's my deterrent. Maybe I'll make a left right here and go around the neighborhood because I don't want to go through. I'm seeing my deterrent. But for you to see that going on and for you to say, I'm finna get in the mix. I'm about to get in the mix. Nah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because you just didn't pay attention to the deterrent that was clearly right there for you. Clearly right there for you. You didn't see the deterrent. You saw the deterrent, didn't care about the deterrent. The probability of you living tomorrow, it went down a little bit. Your probability's dropping. Every decision you make, that probability's dropping. So you got to understand, man. Thank you, fan club. What is that on my head? Thank you for the fan club. Yeah, and I tell folks all the time, if you think of yourself as an entity in this universe, I am not a part of a group at all. I ain't part of a gang. I ain't part of a group. I ain't part of nothing going on. You can't call my phone right now. Jeff, bro, they protesting downtown Phoenix, man. Let's get down here, bro. They protesting, man. We need more people. I got laundry going, bro, and if I leave it in the dryer for too long, it's going to be wrinkly and shit, so I'm going to miss this one. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want my clothes to be wrinkled. I'm going to live to see tomorrow. I don't want my clothes to be wrinkled. I'm going to miss this protest, but hit me up again if y'all going to like Taco Bell or something like that. I'll go eat some tacos with y'all later when y'all done. See, I'm making a conscious decision. I don't want to be down there with that shit. I got other things I'm trying to do. But when you sit there and you let these people drag you into shit, that's a conscious decision you making. I'm like, no, you're not dragging me into that, bro. I thought we was cool. We is cool. But we alive, though. See, we cool and we alive at the same time. I don't want to be dead and be cool. How can you be cool with a dead person? Man, Jeff was cool, man. He was so cool. Dude was cool. He was cool. What happened? He went to the protest, man. What happened? Oh, some shit went down. He's dead, but he was cool, man. He was cool. That shit don't make no sense at that point. I don't want to be cool. I want to be alive. I don't want to be cool. I want to be alive. So I make choices to keep myself away from people doing their jobs. I don't want to be bothered, man. Come on down, bro. We protesting. I'm cool. I'm cool. I got to clean up after my dogs, man. I'm going to get them some dog treats in a minute. I'm going to give one of them a bath. I got 4. I can't do all 4 at once, so I just do 1 a day. You know, I'm going to be doing that. I'm not going to be protesting with nobody. And I'm saying this for all those people out there who consider protesting, who consider getting in the way of somebody else. You're going to run into people like me who are not going to feel sorry for you that you got killed. I'm not feeling sorry for you because you made a conscious choice as an adult to put yourself in a situation that you shouldn't have been, and you damn well know you shouldn't have been in it. You get no sympathy. You ain't getting no sympathy. Exactly. One said, ain't never getting shot sitting on my couch watching movies. Real shit, man. Real shit. Man, I appreciate the super chat, Derek. Man, and I tell folks, man, all the time, if you don't understand that there's a fine line between life and death. You could die eating popcorn right now by choking. It's a fine line between life and death. I am 52 years old. I'm trying to keep that line a little further. I don't talk and eat at the same time. I don't want to die. It's a fine line between life and death. I could walk outside, trip over the curb, hit my head on the curb and die. It's a really fine line. So I make sure that line is a little broader. So I don't add things to make that line get thinner. It's already a fine line. I could drive to the store, somebody run a red light, bam, I'm done. I'm done. It's that fine of a line. I've been here for 52 years because every day I think about that line. When I'm on my motorcycle, like I said, I've been riding for 28 years. When I'm on that motorcycle, I ain't never been hit by a car. I ain't never hit a car. The reason why? Anybody on my YouTube knows how I drive. I do not ride in the lane closest to the curb for a reason. If people say, well, I don't ride in the right lane. I ride in the left lane no matter where I go. Because in that curb lane, people are always stopping. People are always walking across the crosswalk. I don't ride in that lane. That's why I don't have accidents. That lane is the highest level of accidents ever. And I say it, I make whole videos on YouTube about why I don't ride in that lane. Every wreck I see happens in that lane that's closer to the curb. The probability of me wrecking is very high in that lane. It's still possible in this lane, but it's just a lot lower. So I ride in the lane that's got the lowest probability of me having an accident. Left lane. Right lane, probability is a little higher. It's like that movie, Something About Mary. Something About Mary. This dude was a risk manager. Thanks you, real Josh. He was a risk manager. And he always calculated risk everywhere he goes. Me being an accountant, I made A's. I went to Drake University, made an A in Statistics 1, Professor Parsa, A in Statistics 2, Professor Parsa again. I was really good at probability. So I look at it like, what's the probability of me making it to the store and back in one piece without wrecking my car? In this lane is kind of low. This lane is kind of high. It's not impossible, but it's a whole lot lower. Choose the lower probability every time. Everything's got to be a conscious choice. Everything got to be a conscious choice. And when I tell people that I don't feel sorry for people who get themselves in situations, like people say, yeah, I joined the gang. My cousin got shot. Oh, horrible. Sorry about that. I'm not going to the funeral. He chose to be in the gang. What the fuck am I going to the funeral for? He chose to be in the gang. That's his choice. You can even ask my family, ask anybody in my family. Jeff don't go to funerals, man. I used to. When I was younger, I used to. But it was a lot of funerals happening way too much from a lot of choices that people was making. So I was like, why am I having to buy plane tickets every time somebody make a stupid choice? Why do I got to pay for a hotel? Why gotta I take off time off of work? Why do I got to leave my dogs in a dog kennel costing me $50 a day every time somebody makes a stupid ass choice? These choices are costing me too much. I'm losing money. I can't keep going to funerals every 5 minutes. So I just stopped going to funerals one day. The only funeral I'm going to go to is my own. That's the last one I'm going to is my own. And I don't care if you come or not. How can I care? I'm dead. If nobody shows up, I wouldn't know. I'm dead. It's like, Jeff, nobody showed up at your funeral. So what do I care? I'm dead. Just take my cars, enjoy them, sell them, take whatever I got, whatever money I got left, and you have a great life because mine is over at that point. That's all I care about. Is if your life is good, I ain't complaining. But if your life is bad, then you need to start making different choices. The people you hanging around getting you caught up in shit, you need to make different choices. And this is for the people out there who have a hard time making that choice, because some people want to belong. We know people out there who want to belong. People want to belong in a group. They want to belong to a friend. They can't be lonely. I am perfectly comfortable lonely. Because I'm a mechanic. Cars don't talk. I could rebuild a transmission in 2 days straight and have the best time of my damn life with nobody calling me. I'm different. I got dogs. If I want to be entertained, I just walk in the house. I got 4 dogs jumping on me all the time. I don't need people around me. But when you get to a point where you need people around you, you start doing shit that you probably shouldn't do just to keep these people around you. If it's to that point, you need to look at yourself. Check yourself. Be like, bro, why do I want people around me so damn bad? Why can't I just go home, man? Why can't I just, turn on Netflix, make me some of this extra buttery butter popcorn? Why can't I just do that and enjoy my day? Why do I need to go involve myself with these damn people who I know ain't no good? You need to check yourself. Don't blame people for not caring. Like I said, my pool flooded. And that's a lot of water I had to get rid of. I did it by myself. I went to the pool place. I got a pool pump. I came home. I pumped the pool. I even did a video pumping the pool. Nobody else was around. I had the time of my life with nobody around, learning how to use a pool pump to empty my damn swimming pool. Now I can teach anybody how to do it now. I didn't feel like, you know what? I need to call up 10, 20 people to come over so we can empty this pool. No, because then people want to do this and do that and act stupid and blah, 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 and get drunk and break shit. It's too much. It's too much. So what I do is say, you know what? The less people involved with you, the further you going to make it in life. And that's not me being mean. My neighbors love me. I was outside talking to Billy the other day. We was talking for like 45 minutes. Billy bought one of my cars. He bought my little Beamer. I got the orange Beamer. He bought the white Beamer. Then he bought his wife another white Beamer. So they got 2 white Beamers over there. We sit outside and talk all the damn time. But I don't hang with nobody. I come in the house and hang on if I walk outside, if I see you, hey, what's up, man? I walk over there. But you can't call me out of my comfort zone. You can't break my peace. Hey, Jeff, man, what you doing? Oh, man, we got like 5 people, man. You should swing on through, man. This is going to be great. It's going to be this. It's always somebody going to get to fighting. Always going to be somebody get to arguing. Always. And you're going to ask yourself, why in the hell did I even come here? Why did I come here? I was doing good by myself, giving my dogs treats. Why did I come here? Right now, I got to tell Mom said, we got to be twins. Man, it's real talk, brother. It's real talk. I got a tire in the garage. See, I bought 5 rims in my truck. 5 rims. So the 5th rim I got sitting in the garage with the brand new tire. I got to put that on. See, that's something I can do instead of going to a protest. I don't have to go to a protest. I got to put the rim on the tire. I got a tire machine in my garage. So I could put the tire on my tire, put it up under the back of my truck. So when my tire has a flat, I just swap the tires around and it looks like I never had a flat because I got 5 rims. I don't have to ride on the spare. See, I could do that instead of go to a protest. You don't got to call me out to do something. I got enough shit to do already at my house. I got way too much. I could paint the side of my wall where the sun has kind of baked it. I can go over there and power wash because I own a power washer. I could power wash that and then paint. I don't have to go to a protest. So this is for all the people out there who go to protests because they ain't got shit else to do other than let people call you and drag you out of your zone. Stop doing that. You tell that person on the phone, listen, bro, I got something to do today. Man, but ICE is over here. This is going to be the only time this week ICE going to be here. Well, shit, I guess I missed it, bro. I got to paint the side of my house. I don't want to die. You ain't going to die. We just going to go over there and block them and kind of raid, and we going to yell at them, and we going to blow our whistles and shit. We'll enjoy that. You stay alive by not dealing with that. You got enough going on in your life already. Don't deal with them kind of people. Don't. We not going to feel sorry for, like people say, man, that girl died. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. She didn't have to die. I know that much. She didn't have to die, but she chose to die. You choose to die when you put yourself in situations where the probability to die gets very, very high. People go to the Grand Canyon all the time, but the Grand Canyon don't kill people. Stupid people that do shit at the Grand Canyon end up falling into it and dying. The Grand Canyon ain't never killed nobody. People kill themselves at the Grand Canyon. It's a choice you make. Ooh, I want to get this picture over on that ledge over there where it says no pictures. Ooh, I want to get this picture to prove people that I can take a picture hanging off of this. And it says no hanging, but I'm going to do it anyways just to prove I can do it. People increase their probability of death. They increase it. And I'm seeing how far can I live? Whether or not you got some issues, and this is to the Somali people, whether or not you got issues in your country, that's for you in your country. That's not for me and mine. If you need our help, ask for it. Don't come and steal it from us. Just ask for it and see what Trump will do for you. Just see what he'll do for you. But if you want to come over here and think you're going to make us protest on your behalf, we get killed and you don't give a shit. I hope Democrats out there protesting for these people wake up and realize that these people don't even care. They don't even care. They don't even care. So you putting your life on the line for people who don't know your name, B, don't care about your name, and don't care about you. So you got to choose better. That's it. Like I said, when I decided to get on my live stream, I said this will be the first TikTok live stream I'll do. And I appreciate you guys on TikTok, because if I don't really know how it works, but as I'm looking at it on TikTok, it looks like I got 4,000 people on the live. I don't know yet. I'm just looking at the screen, but it says 4,000 people on the live stream. I don't know. Maybe it's right. Maybe it's not. I don't know what that number is. But I appreciate you guys. If there's 4,000 of y'all in here, hopefully y'all take a little bit of what I'm saying. Take the logic of what I'm saying. Even if you don't say it as harsh to somebody. Oh, that's 4,000 likes. Okay, cool. 4,000 likes. All right. I don't know how many people is in here. I don't know. But I appreciate that, Matt. Thanks, Matt, for letting me know. See, Matt knows how this works. I don't know how this works. I'm like, thanks, bro. So, yeah, I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube at the same time. And I got 31 sitting on YouTube right now. Everybody, Nia's in the room. I see Nia in there, but man, Derek's in there. I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you. What? Manny's in here. I think Manny's still in there too. That's my buddy right there. Manny's my buddy. So Mr. Rogers, he's in the chat. But I want you guys to even take some of this information and just be like, you know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to say some sideways shit to you, but I'm going to just give you some logic. Like, bro, okay, right-hand corner, you got 15 people. Where you at? Okay, I see it up at the top. All right, bet. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, John. Thanks, John Drum. Appreciate you, brother. Like I said, I've never done it, so I don't know how this screen even works, but y'all just hit me the game. Appreciate that, man. And just tell people, man, okay, I see you, Manny. And just tell people, man, listen, you got kids today. Take them to the science center. I'm going to go down there and protest. I'm tired of ICE. You might be tired of ICE, but how long do you want to live? How long do you want your kids to be around? How long do you want to see your grandkids? I mean, and be cool telling people that shit. Make them think. Common sense. They get so caught up in their emotions, man. So caught up in their emotions. And I'm like, if you just think logically, it's okay for us to debate about Trump. You hate him. I like him. You like Obama. I hate Obama. But I don't go to no Obama protests. I don't do all that shit. But I will debate you all day. Go back and forth with you all day. But at some point, when you say, Jeff, Obama's in town, let's all go down here and protest and let's go yell at the cops. And I'm not going. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Because I may not like him, but I can say why. I can articulate why I don't like him. And if you say, hey, man, well, I like him. I'm like, cool. Good shit. You want to go play basketball later? I ain't got nothing against you. Exactly. John said, yes, all this protesting is not going to change a thing. My point exactly. See, this is why I like to intelligence, man. And I got a few people on my YouTube that said the exact same thing this morning, man. It's not going to change a thing. All of this protesting is going to just lead to people being highly upset that they couldn't change a thing. Oh, we protested and nothing changed. Same thing with the rideshare apps. We out there protesting and nothing's changed. It's just going to make you more mad. So why waste your time doing that and spend your time doing something else? Get your dog trained. I got 4 dogs. Ain't not a single one of them trained. All of them are 100% dog. None of them are trained. They might sit if I say sit. One lays down every time I say sit. But for the most part, I could spend time training them. A lot of things I could do. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that, brother. And I'm one of those guys that says, if you get caught up in all this political emotion, and I'm a political guy, but I allow myself to pull myself back and realize I'm still flesh and blood. I pull myself back and realize I still got kids. I got dogs. I got things I got to do today. I got things I got to do tomorrow. You pull yourself back out of that. You don't let that rage consume you. And we got too many Democrats letting that rage consume them. It's eating you up. It's making you evil. And when that evil starts eating into you and you become that, You're no longer just a protester. You're a danger now to yourself. You're a danger to your family. You're a danger to your kids. You are a dangerous person because you let that evil consume you to the point to where you push yourself past rational thinking, and now you're with fanatic thinking now. It's not a safe place to be. When you start plotting and planning, oh, I can do this to this person. We could do this to this person. We could do this. When Charlie Kirk come to town, we could do this and do. See, you went too far. You went from a rational person who probably had a good point when you first started, and you got deeply rooted in the evil now. And I see that a lot on the Democratic side. And they're pushing and pushing and pushing, hoping a Republican does something back so they can say, see, told you. Oh, what up, Gabe? What up? And I'm sitting there like, for one, Republicans are not weak people. We're not weak because we don't do stuff back to y'all. We're not weak. We're smart. Because we know when people are antagonizing us with reverse psychology, we're going to keep doing something to them to make them do something to us so we can say, told you, look at what they doing. I'm going to tell you right now, more Republicans, I believe, have legal firearms, and I mean some serious good firepower. If we wanted to, we could do some serious damage, but we're smart enough to know that that's what y'all looking for. We're that smart. It's like a little kid in class who keep bumping you with his shoulder, bumping you with his shoulder, bumping you with his shoulder, because he knows how big you are and how strong you are, but he keep bumping you with his shoulder. He's going to bump you with his shoulder because he wants you to turn around and knock him out so he can say, look, he hit me. Look what he did. He hit me. Well, what you do? Nothing. I didn't even do nothing. I wasn't even doing nothing. We're smart. We already know what they're looking for. And because we don't give it to them, they keep pushing the envelope and they keep pushing the envelope. And all we do is we just keep saying, man, that's jacked up. Man, that's messed up. Man, then the moment something happens to them, we should all be like, oh my God, that lady got killed. This is like George Floyd. America's going crazy. Same people wasn't saying shit when Charlie Kirk got shot. They wasn't. He deserved it. He deserved it because he was mean. I heard what he said. It's not like Charlie Kirk aimed a car and tried to run somebody over. Charlie Kirk ain't never tried to run nobody over. I've seen him before driving. I live by Turning Point. I see him drive. I know he ain't never tried to run nobody over. No, people say he should be dead. This lady tried to run somebody over. She shouldn't be dead. He didn't have to go that far. What? Wait, what? So this guy should be dead because your feelings is hurt. But this lady was directly not even abiding by orders and trying to run somebody over, but she deserves to be alive. This is the twisted pretzel logic we get when dealing with evil. And I'm like, you know what? You can ask anybody. I used to be on Facebook all the time. But Facebook would ban me for 7 days, then ban me for 30 days, then ban me because I was being too logical and people was reporting me all the time because I was just too logical. And they couldn't argue with me. So they would say things like this, idiot. Stop, kiss Trump. No, if it was my sister, Brooks, my sister was a straight A student until she was in the 10th grade. Her name's Stephanie Watts. Straight A student until she was in the 10th grade. She was the first person in my house, and everybody on YouTube knows this story is true. She was the first person in our family, out of all my brothers, even me with an accounting degree. She was the first person to buy a house, and she bought that house when she had 4 children. Single mom of 4, bought a house in North St. Louis. She bought a house, straight A student, so that if it was my sister, my sister is way too fucking smart. She was a straight A student until she was in the 10th grade. I look up to that. She's younger than me, and I look up to her. I'm like, how the hell you a single mom of 4 kids busting your ass? You bought a house before I bought a house, and I got the damn accounting degree, and I ain't even had kids like that. This is a strong black woman, and I look up to her. So that if that was your sister, shit, don't fly over here. My sister is way too smart. There will be no ifs. She was raised by a strong black woman. There will be no ifs. So if it was my sister, she would still be alive today, just like she is right now, sitting her ass in St. Louis. I don't know what she doing. She done raised some successful ass kids. She got grandkids now. I ain't even got grandkids. She got grandkids. But if I'm sitting there like, man, I wish I could be like her, just make the decisions she made in life. She done raised 6 successful kids. She got 4 or 5 grandkids. She got a nice ass house. She got a condo. She ain't got no college degree. I got a college degree and I got less than what she got. But she makes smart decisions as a woman. That's why even people say, well, she a single mom. Because she got rid of dead weight. Shit, if the dudes was holding her back, drop their ass off, and you keep raising up. She bought that house by herself. That's her name on that title. Ain't no dude sign up on that. No, hell no. That's her name on that shit. Dude's holding her back. I'm like, if this dude holding you back, leave his ass. Fuck him. If he a deadbeat, leave him. So if it was my sister, she'd still be alive today with a house sitting in North St. Louis, with a condo, with successful grandkids. That's no if. That's real shit right there. So I'm one of those cats, man. You can't hit me with no speculation. I really do have sisters. I really do. Too. Tamika, where's she at? She down in Texas driving big ass trucks with flatbed trailers. She on Instagram strapping her own loads down. My sister's on Instagram strapping her own. She's down there winning those little Can-Am Spider, whatever they be driving around. Those little 3-wheel vehicles they got. She wins all them competitions down in Houston because her shit is bad. She got a fucking 1970 SS Chevelle looking ass car. Bad as same color as my shit. That's my sister strapping loads down, driving trucks. So when you say, if that was my sister, she'd be in Houston right now strapping loads down on her big ass flatbed with that F-3500, changing her own tires on a dually. You don't got to speculate with me, bro. I really got sisters. My sister will not be sitting in front of no cops trying to block them from doing their jobs because all my sister got shit to do. I got shit to do. We all got shit. So if that was my sister, first, she wouldn't have been hanging with no loser ass girl like that. Drive, baby, drive. Just take off. No, you wouldn't even met that lady ever. You would not have met that lady. You'd be sitting your ass in Houston strapping down loads, making money, winning competitions, driving in a 1970 convertible SS. She on Instagram doing big. And I see her all. I'm like, girl, shit, you keep doing it, girl. Keep doing it. That's my sister. So there is no if. I got sisters already. So that girl right there, she just didn't have no brothers like me. My sister's got 4 brothers. We got 4 guys, 2 girls. So she didn't have no brother in her family that was going to take care of her ass and tell her, get rid of every deadbeat dude you fuck with. Get rid of them. If you need help, call me. My big brother, what did he do? He went to her house and redid all the downstairs. He did the whole basement for her. He did it. My other brother went, redid the bathrooms, the plumbing, everything. He did it. When you got brothers like us, you don't need no deadbeat ass man. Be a single mom because you got brothers. Leave that deadbeat alone. You don't need that stress. So we help her out. So when you got sisters, shit, you got brothers. That's how it works. I don't know how it is in your family. So maybe you say, Jeff, you kissing Trump's ass. Shit, I grew up this way. I happen to be a hardworking person. The fact that I would rather be working like this and not on welfare is why I fuck with Trump. I don't want to be on welfare. I think the shit's embarrassing. It's not a come up. For me, the fact that I got all these fucking cars on the block, people drive by my house like, dude, like you got a dealership at the house, bro. I'm like, I bought that one at this time. I bought this one at this time. Man, how much you get in welfare? 0. Never had it, bro. Don't need it. Oh, damn, man, I like this. How you take care of these dogs? I work every day. I bust my ass every day. I drove hard for the last 2 days. This is what I do. It's what I do. So when you come to my channel, even though I support Trump, I support people, Americans. I don't even ask nobody what their political shit is. I don't even ask. This is a true story. This is what happened right here. Exactly, Nia, and social media. True story. I'm going down to Walmart, and I'm going to tell y'all this because, and this is going to be a long one, but it's a great story. I go down to Walmart. I pull up in my truck. I see some people outside, dealing with a car. Got the car hood up and everything. Got the car hood up. I'm like, I would help, but shit, I'm in a rush. I tell you what, if I go in and come out and they still fucking with the car, I'll help them. Because that's just how I am. I don't care if they Democrat, Republican. That shit didn't bother me. So I walked in, got what I had to get, came back outside. Here they are, still at the car. Little Cadillac. I pull up in my truck. Excuse me, I don't know, we can't get the battery jumped. We done tried to jump it. It ain't working, this and that. I said, all right, cool, no problem. I tell the lady, no problem. So the guy was at the front. I said, well, I'm going to pull mine around. They give me the jumper cables. We hook everything up. Try to start it. It almost started. I said, okay, the battery's dead. Let's let it juice up. True story. So as the car is running, I'm sitting there chatting with him. Like, yeah. Like, where y'all from? Oh, St. Louis. I'm like, oh, shit. I said, I'm from St. Louis, too, man. That's crazy shit. She's like, yeah, but we're from a little small part. Let's call Kirkwood. I'm like, Kirkwood? That's where I'm from. My whole family, Kirkwood. Say, we Watts, Cuts, Johnson. She was like, Watts, Cuts. Wait a minute. Do you know Stacey Thornhill? I said, that's my cousin. I grew up with Stacey Thornhill. And then we in the middle of Arizona in a Walmart parking lot. I said, Stacy Thornhill, my cousin. She lived down in Tucson right now. She says, yeah, that's my cousin. I was like, bullshit. We take a picture real quick. We post that shit on Stacy's YouTube page. She's like, how the hell y'all running to each other? This was my damn relative I'm helping in front of Walmart. Didn't even know these people. I don't even know these people. But guess what happened? They invited me to their house. My aunt flew out from St. Louis. We had a real big dinner over their house for Thanksgiving. No, it was a little bit before Thanksgiving. I went over there. My aunt Melva Jean, who actually raised me my last 2 years in high school, she got me out of some trouble in Memphis, got me over there. Flew out. Stacy was there. Everybody was there. And we was telling the story about how I linked up with these people. This was my family. The woman that raised me flew out because that was her relatives. That was her family too. Came out. We all laughing and joking and hanging out. I was like, we have no idea how the hell y'all run into Jeff. It was like, cuz he saw us having problems in the Walmart parking lot. I never asked him if they was Democrat. I never asked him if they was Republican. Never asked him if they support Trump or not. Shit don't matter to me. If I see you got problems, I'm a Trump supporter. I see you got some issues and problems. I'm going to ask, is there anything I can do to help you guys out? Can I help you guys out? Oh, man, we can't. Political party don't matter to me. Political party matters to some people who are fanatics like that. If they see a Trump flag on my car or whatever the fuck, I ain't helping him. Fuck him. He got a goddamn Trump flag. They could have had an Obama sticker on that car for all I know. I don't fucking know. But it didn't matter to me. I saw people who probably needed some help. I was short on time because the store was about to close. So I ran in, got what I got, and I came back out. They were still there. Helped them. Had no idea we were relatives. Never met this person in my life. Never met them in my life. And I'm sitting there like, next thing you know, I'm sitting at their house. My aunt's there. My cousin's there. Everybody's flying in from St. Louis in there. And we all sitting in the same house like, how'd y'all meet? I'm like, you would never believe this story. And it's like, man, but that's real shit. You never know who you're dealing with. You never know in this world who you dealing with until you sit down and you chat with them and you talk to them. You could be talking to your blood relative halfway across the world. You have no idea. I don't know these people from Adam. I just saw people who were having a problem. When she said St. Louis, was like, oh shit, me too. But nah, it's a little place, Kirkwood. What? Wait, Kirkwood? That's where I'm from. The hell you mean? I'm from there. So that right there showed me right there the power of a good heart, the power of them even allowing me to help. Because they could be like, nah, bro, we got this. Because he was a big old dude. This dude was a big dude. He could have had pride. Nah, man, don't get away from us, bro. Get away from us. You trying to holler at my girl or some shit? Get away from us. Get away from us. No, I'm just trying to help, motherfucker. But he was cool. Dude was like, oh, sure, man. We got the chatting and talking and everything, this and that. And next, we goddamn relatives. But this is why I tell folks, man, you make a conscious decision every single day to do something. I made the decision at that point to go in the store and get what I get. And I told myself, if I come back outside and these people are still there, I'm going to help them. And I did. Best things I could have did that day. I didn't go protest nobody. Nobody hit me up telling me to go to no protest. I didn't sit around bashing Trump all day. I didn't sit around bashing Obama all day. I didn't do none of that. I said, here's some people right here in my face. Some people right here who need some help. And I'm going to go in there, get what I got to get, come back out and help them. That's my plan. That's my plan. And my probability of living was pretty high. Now, if I said, I'm going to go back in there, get what I got to get, come out. If they still there, I'm going to rob them. I'm going to take the purse, take the wallet, take the car keys. I'm going to rob them. My probability of living would have been pretty low because I would have been a bad choice. They could have had a gun and they could have killed me because I tried to rob them instead of help them. So you always got a decision you got to make. When somebody says, hey, man, come with us. We're going to go rob this store. What's the probability of this store owner probably having a shotgun and killing me? Oh, it's pretty high. I don't want to go because the probability of me dying is pretty high. If this guy can shoot me, my probability of me dying is pretty high. Everything is a choice. It's a conscious decision. And I'm tired of seeing people influence each other to make bad decisions all the time because they never think about life. They think about, I want to be right. I just want to be right. I want to be against Trump. I just want to be right. I just want Trump to fail. I want to be right. I dropped a video. There's two videos on my channel. That TikTok didn't like because they were way too deep, too serious. They were too deep. The one video was about me talking about Maduro, the Smartmatic machines, the Dominion machines, and him knowing and having teams that knew exactly how these machines work. That video, TikTok, they liked it at first. I think it's still on my channel, but it says this video ineligible for recommendation. Never saw that shit before. The truth was hitting them too hard. The truth was hitting them too hard in that video. Not recommended, not required, not eligible for recommendation. Cool, whatever, no problem. Dropped another video today. And the video today I dropped talks about how in 2011, and usually my TikTok videos do very well. You guys on TikTok really take care of me, and I appreciate that. You guys, in 7 days of being on TikTok, I got over 1 million views in 7 days on TikTok. That is crazy. And I ain't doing that. That's y'all doing that. I'm just making the content and I'm putting it out there, and y'all sharing the hell out of it. Y'all talking about it. We engaging. I'm going back and forth with you guys. That's crazy numbers. Crazy. 1 million in a week. That's crazy numbers. And I appreciate you guys showing up for me on TikTok like that, because I've been rocking with YouTube for 4 years. The people on YouTube, my 300, my original group, we a tight group. We stay keeping going. But YouTube don't like me like that. They don't. And TikTok don't mind. But I dropped a video this morning about how in 2011, Barack Obama, he did the exact same thing Trump did. And instead of Congress going after him, after Obama, instead of Congress was like, oh, it's cool, it's cool. What we'll do is we'll make up a new resolution for you so you can keep doing it. That's what they did. In 2011, the Congress said, oh my God, Obama went over there, attacked Libya, didn't tell us he was doing it, didn't get permission from none of us. And he was like, and Obama, the attorney general at the time, said, well, he can do that because of the Article 2 of the Constitution. He could do that. And the Congress was like, oh, well, shit, if he could do that, then let's make a resolution helping him so he can keep doing it. And so they did it, and he kept doing it. He kept bombing places doing without congressional approval. He kept doing that without congressional approval. And you guys know I dropped another video saying how he took the approval of the DOJ needed approval to settle for anything over $100,000. Obama took that away from Congress and said, no, you guys don't approve it no more. We can settle for whatever amount we want now. I showed that video of y'all to that. So Congress and Obama back then was cool with each other, doing whatever they wanted to do, ripping off taxpayers, bombing places, doing it. They were doing whatever they want to do. Trump comes in and says, you know what? In the best interest of the nation, we need to make sure we go and liberate Venezuela from. And you know what? They said, well, the Article 2 don't apply. Why don't it apply? It applied to Obama when he decided to go liberate the people of Libya. It applied. So now you're telling me it don't apply now? Because just because Trump's doing it, I mean, it's the exact same thing. Exact same thing. But what have you ever gotten from Libya? You've never gotten nothing from Libya. Did you get some juice from Libya? Did you get a pair of scissors from Libya? What have you ever gotten from Libya that was in the best interest of our nation? Did you get an ink pen from Libya? What have you ever gotten from Libya? Because Congress said for him to attack Libya without congressional approval was in the best interest of the nation, was in the best interest of America. What have you gotten from Libya that says, I'm glad you freed Libya? Nobody knows. But yet we get so much from Venezuela. We've got major investments in Venezuela. Everything has went down in Venezuela. But yet when Trump goes over there and does something that's in the best interest of our nation, they say, well, that's in violation of the Constitution and we need to pull back your war powers and we need to do this. I says, wait a minute. But he just, in 2011, Obama did this. And the attorney general did a whole write-up on it, on why it was legit and why it was legal. And now we've got Republicans saying, well, we don't support Trump doing this. What do you mean you don't support him doing that? He's doing the same thing that's always been done. He's went for a dictator that you guys even claim was a dictator, went for the dictator and actually got the dictator, something you guys couldn't do, actually got the dictator, brought him back alive, didn't kill him like y'all did Osama bin Laden, didn't kill him, brought him back. We can hold trial, but not only can we hold trial, but we can get information out of them. That's what the Democrats are scared of right there. They want us. They're good for killing people. Dems are good for killing people. That's what they do. They like to kill people because once you kill somebody, you kill the connection. If we kill Epstein, you can't talk about it. Dead men don't talk. Dead men don't talk. You kill Osama bin Laden, dead men don't talk. And everybody's like, oh yeah, that whole 9/11 thing, Osama bin Laden's family was involved in that. Well, we better kill Osama then. Let's kill him because dead men don't talk. So they killed him. Trump said, you know what? I don't want you dead. You got information, right? Yeah, well, information is leverage. I'm a negotiator. A negotiator can't negotiate with a dead person. Dead person's dead. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to keep you alive and we're going to negotiate. I got all these charges on your ass. All of these charges on you. Man, we can have you in prison for 3 lifetimes if we felt like it. But you saw that I released that Honduras guy. He was trafficking. The Honduras president was trafficking. He was trafficking. And guess what? I commuted his sentence. So if I pardoned him and commuted his sentence, you know I'm good for my word. We can negotiate. See, this video was the one that TikTok didn't like it because it was too logical. It was way too logical. And it was almost like I was given the play. So if I'm given the play and I'm given the playbook, oh Lord, what is this? Drop the puzzle piece in place. Okay, I guess I just wanted to see if I was still live streaming. So I ended up putting that video on TikTok, and TikTok was like, we like it and it'll have to do itself, but we're not recommending this video. It's way too deep, way too deep. So I left it on there. It's still on there. It's not doing as well as the other videos are doing, but that's cool because the information is at least out there. And somebody taught me the other day how to make videos downloadable and shareable on TikTok. So now all my videos and stuff like that are downloadable, shareable on TikTok. Yeah, now we know why he pardoned him. It was already planning to capture Maduro. Bam, Moss made. We right here. We right here. It's chess, man. It's chess. You have got to understand Trump is a chess player surrounded by chess players. Everybody on his team plays chess. Everybody plays chess. None of these people are playing checkers. They ain't a bunch of Jasmine Crockett's up there. White supremacy. Why? No, that's too narrow-minded. That's too narrow-minded. These guys are 2-3 heads ahead. Jasmine Crockett and them think too slow. So this guy was like, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to pardon this trafficker. Yeah, okay. To let people know we're good for our word. And then we're going to go get this trafficker and get all the information from him and say, hey, we'll pardon you. No, you won't. You saw us do it before, right? Thank you for the rose, CG. I appreciate you, CG, NZE Music. Thank you for the roses. And so I'm sitting there going, and like I said, you think like me, Moss. You think like me. It's like he had to make that play to let people know that play is even possible to be made. Dude, that was funny. That's wild. That's funny shit. Now you got me looking stupid as hell. He had a cowboy hat and the mustache on me. That shit was funny. But when he did that, so Maduro already knows. And I'm going to tell y'all what a lot of people don't know. The day before Maduro was captured, the day before, him and Trump talked on the phone for 10 minutes. They had never talked before. Never talked before. The day before, Maduro did a podcast in his car. And he said, yeah, I talked to President Trump. You did? Yep, I talked to him. What was the conversation? I just said, hey, Mr. President. He said, hey, Mr. President. How are you doing? I'm fine. You're doing. They never talked before. The day before he was captured, they talked on the phone. Why did Maduro say that? Why did Maduro even? Because it could be proven that he talked on the phone through just technology. They could prove that him and President Trump's phone linked together because you could just run records. So people will say, well, we saw the day before you was captured, you talked to Trump. Yeah, I told you we talked to Trump. See, he was given, that's the chess piece. Maduro was like, here you go. Here's the chess piece. We talked. What you talk about? Nothing. Just basic stuff. Now, why did nobody get killed in his operation to take a president of a country? Nobody got killed. Not a single security guard, not a maid, not, enforcement outside the palace. Nobody got killed because Maduro was smart and he told everybody what to do, where to go, and where to be, which isolated himself. So the only 2 people that will get captured would be him and his wife. That was it. So when him and his wife got captured, Maduro helped set that up for himself because he had to be extracted. Just like the one lady who won the Nobel Prize had to be extracted. Maduro wanted to be extracted because if he sat his ass in Venezuela and was known as a rat, known as a snake, the drug lords was going to get him. Cuba was going to get him. The drug lords was going to get him. Colombia was going to get him. Everybody was going to get him if he sat in that palace being known as a rat who had just talked to Trump on the phone. So he was like, if I talk to you, it can't be here. You got to come get me, bro. You got to come get me. I'm not talking to you in Venezuela and you there and you got me around all these people. Yeah, boy. So they extracted him. They got him out. Now he's into Trump's custody now. He's a lot safer. Drug lords can't get to him. Can't nobody mess with him. Thank you guys for the roses. I appreciate it so much. So now he's on our soil, protected by the Democrats. Can't touch him like they got to Epstein. See, anytime the Democrats want somebody gone, some suspicious reason, they're not here anymore. He was like, listen, if y'all come get me, I will make sure nobody dies. I'll move people out the way. Y'all could do whatever y'all want to do. Knock yourself out cold, but come get me. I'm not talking to you until you come get me. So Trump went and got him. Just like the Democrats said, we got a 15 million bounty on your head, 50 million bounty. We're going to do that. And Trump was like, we can save the money and just go get him ourselves. Why you got the bounty? See, the Democrats try to play chess with Trump. This is how and I'm going to explain to you how the Democrats tried to play chess with Trump. They said, we're going to put a bounty on Maduro. This is what the Democrats did. We're going to put a bounty on him. Biden White House put a bounty on him to give the illusion that they weren't in bed with Maduro already. I'm going to put a bounty on you, Maduro. Maduro's like, okay. He was like, but we're not going to come get you. We just got to make the American people believe that we want to come get you. So we're going to put a bounty on you, but we're never going to make a play on it. Okay, cool. Everybody in Congress knows that. Nobody's going to come get you, Maduro. All right, bet. Just keep doing your thing. Keep in whatever you're doing. We're going to keep extracting Venezuelans to come over to America. We're going to keep running all our welfare programs. We're going to keep scamming money. Just keep sending Venezuelans to us. We need as many as you can send. And what we'll end up doing is making sure you don't get touched. So that's our deal. You come over here, you send people over here, we allow you to stay over there and be president. We put a bounty on you to give the illusion that we're against you. That's that illusion, and we won't touch you. Trump walked in and said, fuck all that. I'm coming to get you because I want to talk to you. Democrats got pissed. So you went and got him? Yeah, I went and got him. Why? We had a bounty on him. No, you went and got, yeah. So who did you think was going to get? Well, we wanted Russia to get him. Russia's already over there hanging out with him. Everybody knows Russia's over there hanging out with him. Well, we wanted China to get him. China's already hanging out with him already. Everybody knows China has operatives all in the neck. They're hanging out with him, getting free oil and shit. Who do you think was going to go get him? The Democrats didn't want anybody to get him. It was all an illusion. It was a bad chess move. Horrible chess move. Trump said, checkmate. I got him. Now what? We're going to curb all your war powers and say you can't do this no more? Trump was like, too late. I got him. He's in my protection. So nothing can happen to him. He can't mysteriously die, mysteriously get killed, like Epstein mysteriously died in a cell with nobody around and no camera, no nothing, in the whole room full of sheets, weird shit. It can't happen to Maduro because Maduro's got information. And so what I'm going to do is go get him, bring his ass over here, bring him over here. So he's under protection now. He's under Trump's protection. He went from being protected by the Democrats, Colombia, the Honduras, all these drug lords and everything was protecting him. And he said, I need true protection. You come get me. I will make sure nobody dies. You come get me and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Trump was like, all right, we'll just come pick you up tomorrow. Bet. 10-minute phone call the day before he got captured. A president of a whole country. Venezuela is massive. The president of a whole country had a 10-minute phone call. Bro, the only way I'm talking to you is if you come get me. We'll be there tomorrow. Okay, see you tomorrow. Ain't no way in hell that there was not Chinese operatives, Russian operatives, and Democrats. Well, you didn't tell us. You can't do that without telling us. Why? So you can tell people that we coming? I mean, one of you damn Democrats was sleeping with a Chinese spy. For how long? How many years were you sleeping with that Chinese spy? How many years was you sleeping with a Chinese spy? And then the mayor of New York had a Chinese spy in her damn administration. And you got the nerve to tell me to tell you when I'm going over there and you got China over there? Nah, Tim Waltz in bed with China and you want me to tell you? Wait a minute. Hold up. So you want me to tell you that I'm going to go Maduro, and Tim Walz has been to China like 35 times or something like that. And China's sitting down there with Maduro right now. I'm cool. Nah, we good. So he went over there and he did exactly what no Democrat would do. And that's why they're upset. He called their bluff. They moved the rook in front. He moved the bishop around, knocked the rook over, and he said, checkmate. The queen is sitting right there. Now what? Bishop takes rook. Now what? You tried. That was a cool play out. We like how you try to go around like that. You move that little rook around. We saw that. Bishop takes rook. Checkmate. Now what? Oh, shit. I guess we could just take your presidential power. Article 2. Well, Obama already did that already. Obama already did what I did in Libya in 2011. So even that chess play's not going to work. What other chess plays you got? Now we know the rhinos out there, because the rhinos was like, we don't agree with one Trump did. You are a rhino. All you Republicans that voted against what he did, now you've been exposed. Trump makes a chess move and it exposes the whole game of what y'all playing now. All these rhinos in bed with the damn Democrats, it exposes all y'all now. Trump, I'm telling you, Trump is the greatest chess player. He is the greatest chess player. He's got everybody like, bro, y'all keep trying to stick this dude with shit, but man, he's got y'all on the ropes. And what do they got as a defense play? What is their bishop? Their bishop is white supremacy. This is all white supremacy. Everything you're doing is white. Dude, you can't even move that chess piece. That chess piece is trash. We can knock that shit over real fast. That's a bad chess piece. Well, white supremacy. Then they went to the hearing the other day. He let people go on pardons. He pardoned like 1,500 people. Well, if we want to talk about pardons, Trump's in third place behind guess who? Obama with 1,900 clemency pardons. And then with Biden with 4,245 clemency pardons. He's got 3 times the amount of clemency pardons. So you can't sit there and go, well, Trump gave pardons and he gave clemency to, and he gave pardons. Guess what? Biden did 3x that. Obama got him beat by 300 more anyways. That chess piece don't move, bro. You keep trying to put a new chess piece in front. The American people are too smart. We have Google. We have AI now. We can research. So when I hear Democrats running around going, oh, well, Trump pardoned 1,500 people, I just type in Biden clemency pardons. 4,245, 1,500 in one single day. 1,500 is the highest number of pardons, clemencies in a single day in American history. That's what you find when you go through Google AI. Obama was 1,900. He's even ahead of Trump. That's what you find in Google AI. The Democrats, every chess move you play, you need to Google that shit first. Even Jasmine Crockett came in. Oh, well, this guy took some money from Jeffrey Epstein. I saw it. That chess piece don't work, lady. You tried to play this chess piece and it don't work. You ran straight to Google. Oh, I'm going to have my team research. Your team got you looking stupid. Well, I didn't say it was the Jeffrey Epstein. I said it was a Jeffrey Epstein. Your team is stupid. Because when you have that kind of data at your hands, you could cross-reference a lot of shit and find out that's a Dr. Jeffrey Epstein. That dude with the island was not a doctor. So you trying to run a chess piece that's not going to play. You came in, you try to make the chess play, and everybody was like, rook takes rook. It's like, that shit don't work. Rook takes rook. Get out the way, rookie. Jasmine Crockett, you a rookie at this shit. You a rookie. Rook takes rook. Get that shit out the way. You got to have better chess players when you messing with Trump. This dude has some of the smartest people money can buy. Just like when people say, yeah, your attorneys, when you got money to buy certain attorneys, this dude can buy brains. He can buy intelligence. Trump ain't got to do shit but sit there and go, China. What am I trying to say? I just paid you $2.5 million. What am I trying to say? He can buy intelligence. This mother, like, we got artificial intelligence. He has purchase power. He can buy all the smart people out there because he's got enough money to do so. And guess what? He's got all the smart people on his team. Every chess play the Republicans, the Democrats have tried to make, it's flopped. It's flopped. Every single one of them is flopped. And so when I'm doing research and I'm putting stuff on TikTok, because I try to put it on YouTube. If you look at my YouTube account, it's trash. My YouTube account used to be all right when I was doing shit that YouTube liked, because YouTube is supported by the Democratic Convention. Kamala Harris's campaign gave over $56 million, $56 million to YouTube, Google, and Facebook. $56 million. Trump's campaign, $6 million to all three. So when you got somebody paying over $50 million more to advertise on your campaign, they purchase you. See, Trump purchases intelligence. The Democrats purchase social media. If you don't believe me, do me a favor. Go look up Edward Bernays. Edward Bernays is Bernays. Edward Bernays wrote this book a long time ago. It's called Propaganda. Now, when you research different countries, they will say they were influenced by Edward Bernays. Some people say Marxist, this and that, but they never tell you about Edward Bernays. Edward Bernays wrote a book called Propaganda. Type it in, look it up. It talks about mass manipulation. How do we manipulate entire populations? You have to purchase media. That's the number one step. Purchase media. You control the flow of information if you want to be in charge of propaganda. Purchase the media first. USAID was purchasing our media. USAID was buying PBS, CNN. It was buying anything that was Democratic. USAID was funding all that shit. Why do you think it is some coincidence that the moment Trump cut USAID, all these Democratic platforms collapsed? That is not a coincidence. That's called chess. It is not a coincidence. That's right, Nicole, the godfather of propaganda. So when you sit up and go, oh man, it's kind of funny, man. All these Democratic platforms is firing people, being sold, being bought, losing programs, canceling programs. Damn, that's crazy. And USAID ain't even in business no more. Ain't a coincidence, it's a chess move. If you want to kill a weed, you start at the root. USA was the root of all these weeds growing everywhere. Trump was like, why do I want to go after CBS? Why do I want to go after CNN? Why do I want to go after these people? I just cut the root. USAID. He dug that shit up. And that's how you kill a weed. So now the weeds are dead. They can't control the media. Edward Bernays said, you control the media, you control mass manipulation, and you control the narratives. Trump said, we dig up the weed. You can't control the propaganda now. Guess who took over? Legacy media fell off, podcasts took off. That's how you control media. You let people speak. Freedom of speech. You let people talk. You let us communicate. You don't say, oh, you got to stand 6 feet apart. You can't talk to each other. If you talk to your neighbor, we're going to put you in jail. You can't go to work. You can't go to here. No. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to open up communications between people again. We're going to allow people to talk on Facebook without them getting censored. Mark Zuckerberg came online and said, I am very sorry of what I did during the pandemic. I am very sorry. Mark Zuckerberg said that. This dude is a zillionaire. What you apologizing to me for, dog? I got to scoop dog shit in my backyard. What are you apologizing to me for? Because he know he fucked up. That's why he apologizing to people like me who still scooping dog shit. He know he fucked up. So he says, I'm very sorry. Trump, please don't get me, bro. Don't get me. Please, man, because I know what you're about to do to all these Democratic platforms. You finna pull the weeds. And his ass got scared that the weeds was getting pulled. Zuckerberg cracked. And that let everybody know right there. The narrative was on. The Democrats were paying Facebook. Fauci and him were texting back and forth. Fauci and Zuckerberg was on messages, on interviews going, yeah, I text Fauci last night. It's my buddy. He's my buddy. Okay. We see how it works because we know Fauci can get money over to Wuhan when people say stop funding gain of function, but he'll find some way to get some money to Wuhan. Fauci's a slick motherfucker. He is slick. He will get money for everybody because he's been here a long time. He knows how to play the game. So he got Zuckerberg texting my buddy. Trump came in and said, how you and your buddy work out? How'd that work out with you and your buddy? Oh man, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, you are sorry because you basically collapsed freedom of speech. People are relying on social media platforms now. We don't call each other on landlines and talk on telephones no more. We talk to each other like this. We talk on YouTube. We talk on TikTok. We talk on Facebook. We talk on Instagram. That is media now. Edward Bernays says when you control the media, you control the masses. It was all a brainwashing experiment. That was it. Wash your hands. Mask up. 6 feet. But you want me to stand 6 feet away from this person at the counter at Southwest Airlines, but the flight is 6 hours and I got to sit right in the seat next to them for 6 hours. But you told me to stand 6 feet for 15 minutes. So I stand 6 feet away from them for 15 minutes, or you don't let me board the plane because I didn't stand 6 feet apart for 15 minutes. I can't board the plane. But I'm going to sit right next to this motherfucker for 6 hours. It's not making no sense to me. So if I scoot too close to you at the line at the Southwest Airline counter, sir, scoot back. You're not 6 feet. We're not going to let you board the plane unless you're 6 feet back. You got to scoot back. I'm like, but I'm going to be sitting right next to this same person for the next 6 hours on this flight we got. I don't care. You're going to get sick. You're a danger to society. Scoot back 6 feet. I'm just like, Edward Bernays, propaganda. When you control the media, you control the narrative. Buy that book before they stop selling it, man. Buy it before they stop selling it. Because the moment they stop, like I said, I got kicked off of YouTube. They couldn't deal with me no more. I was eating their ass up. And I even wore a shirt that said conspiracy theorists on it. And I said, I wear this shirt proudly because I am a conspiracy theorist because I do research. If you are not a conspiracy theorist, you have not done enough research. The moment you become the moment you start doing research, you will automatically become a conspiracy theorist. It is a natural thing for you to research information to see how shit is tying up to each other and go, you know what I think? That's a conspiracy. A theory is a thought. That's all it is. A theory is just a thought. If you don't have a theory, you're not thinking. You need a theory. So once you get your theory together, it means you're thinking. Do you have a theory? Yes, I have a theory. All right, good. But once you start linking players to each other, that's the conspiracy part. Is there a conspiracy? You have to have some agenda at the end of why these players are even together. That's the conspiracy part. So to be a conspiracy theorist means you have research and you created a theory based on who you see all these people together. Bam, there's a conspiracy. How you know? Because I'm a conspiracy theorist. I got a theory. Motherfucker, I think. I got a theory. So if you don't have a theory, you don't think. Well, I heard on CNN. I heard on CBS and NBC and the DNC. I heard. Well, what do you think? Well, I don't really think. I just heard. They told me that. And when they told me, I didn't have to think. They told me everything. I don't need to think. They told me. You're not a conspiracy theorist. You're not a thinker. You don't think. You have to have a thought. Edward Bernays showed them how to erase your thoughts and replace them with narratives. People walking around, walking their dogs by themselves in the street, and they got masks on. I got 4 dogs. I never wore a mask. I didn't get sick. The dogs didn't get sick. I was walking all through my neighborhood. Nobody got sick. Why are you outside walking your dog with a mask on? Edward Bernays, mass manipulation. He showed how it's done. Governments still use that book. When you purchase that book and you read that book, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be like, holy shit, this is when, look at the publishing date. Flip that. Like, you got to be kidding. This dude told the future. He didn't tell the future. People now are studying the past, saying, how can we psychologically get these people so abandoned and so far from the truth that they will have their ass driving around in the car with a mask on with the fucking windows up? How can I get that deep in somebody's head? Read this book. Trust me, you'll have motherfuckers driving around by themselves in cars with the windows up wearing double masks. Guaranteed. Or your money back. It's like, shit, sell me that book. I want that book. Hell, corporations use that book. Everybody needs to read that book to understand when you're being played with. And that's why I tell folks, man, they just playing with us, man. They playing with us. And I didn't fall for none of that shit. Not anybody who knows me, because I do live streams all the time. Anybody will tell you, I've been doing live streams for the past 6-7 years, not taking any time off, not taking days off of videos. I got COVID in December of 2019. So I got COVID in December of 2019. They didn't say it was COVID until March of 2020. So you got to remember, I was already sick already. And I'm picking up people for New Year's. I'm doing all this fun shit. I got sick. I got better. And everybody's like, oh, yeah. And I thought I had the flu. I'm like, I probably had the flu. I don't know. I probably had the flu. Who knows? It already passed me. I was sweating to death. Getting up, taking showers at 3 o'clock in the morning because my bed was all wet from my sweat and shit. Laying towels down because I don't feel like changing the shit. So I would lay towels down and lay back on the shit again. Sweat on the towels, change towels out. I was like, damn, man, what the fuck? This is the craziest flu I've ever had. This shit sucks. So when they said, oh, yeah, it ain't the flu, y'all. It's COVID. See, in February of 2020, the news put out a thing. Oh, yeah, we got a flu epidemic in New York City. A flu epidemic. That's what they said in February 2020. Huge article. And I talked about it on Facebook. Facebook kicked me off. But I was like, if that's the flu we already had and they just changed the name over to COVID. And I said, I think they changed the name to COVID because People know what flu is because of flu tests. But they wanted to say, well, we're trying to trap information. We need to trap data right now. We're doing a project because of Event 201 was talking about how they're going to do this big project. Event 201 came out in October of 2019. Funny how Event 201 happened in 2019 with media, everything else. And didn't you just say you didn't get sick? No, I said I got sick. I'm saying I haven't been sick since. That's what I'm saying. And this is the point I'm trying to prove right now. And I'm glad you brought me back to that, Brandon. Appreciate that, because I was getting kind of off track. But the reason why I have not been sick since is because whatever strain that was, I haven't even caught a fucking cold since then. I haven't even caught a common cold. I have no idea what I got. No idea. Never took a shot. Never masked up, never social distance. I was driving Uber and rideshare. I was making $2,700 a week because wasn't nobody else out there driving but me. I'm making $2,700. I had a 60-month loan on my Jeep, a 60-month loan. I paid that shit off in 24 months. I had a 60-month loan, paid it off in 20. While I was building, I had it all lifted up, jacked up, big ass 35, loud ass sound system. I had crazy shit. I was like, dude, this is way too much money. You motherfuckers can have COVID all you want. I got money. You get COVID and I get paid. Shit, I was making bank. I started buying Dogecoin and shit, and Dogecoin went from a third of a penny all the way up to like 70 cents a share. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. It was like, man. So I was having a good time during COVID because I had already been sick. And I haven't been sick since. And I told everybody the reason that people were dying, and this is why I got kicked off of Facebook. I'll tell you why, because I was telling people the truth. I said, because I'm an auditor. I audit information. So I'm going through all the audit information of all the deaths. And you look up COVID, pneumonia, this. Okay, cool. Pneumonia deaths are really low. The year before, they were like through the roof. Pneumonia deaths were really low the year before. All of a sudden, COVID is really high. Everything else is really low. Nobody's dying of nothing else. Only COVID. No pneumonia, no flu, no nothing. Okay, so why is everybody dying of COVID? So I went and I looked at COVID and it said all of these people, it was like 89% of the people that died of COVID, 89% were put on ventilators. I said, oh, then ventilators are killing them then. I did a Facebook post of that shit. It's still on my Facebook page to this day. I said, well, then people are dying of ventilators. I'm like, 1 + 1 = 2. If you telling me everybody who weren't on ventilators lived, but 89% of some of the people on ventilators died, that's the common denominator. Stop putting people on ventilators. They've got to cough that phlegm up, because I was coughing up phlegm too. You got to cough that shit out. On a ventilator, you can't. The phlegm stays in your system. It develops bacteria. Bacteria becomes fluid in your lungs. You get pneumonia. You die. Research that right now. It took until 2024, 25 before researchers started saying people were dying because of ventilators. Bro, you're 5 years behind me. I got kicked off of Facebook for saying that shit. And now we got researchers in 2025 saying out loud to everybody that can hear, you know what? People were dying because they were on ventilators. Google that shit right now. I Google everything. Google it. They're saying it right now. People were really dying because of the treatment, not of COVID, but of the treatment of COVID. They had the wrong treatment. The symptoms should have been allowed to process. My symptoms processed. I was sick for about 2 weeks, damn near to the day. My symptoms processed. It's not the virus that kills you. It's the symptoms of the virus that kills you. You get the virus, you have to be strong enough to fight the virus. So I had the virus. I don't eat junk food, so my immune system was already intact. I'm drinking all this juice. I'm doing all of this shit. I'm like, man, this is not too bad. I just sweat a little bit during the night. I cough a lot to where I'm drinking. Man, I don't even take cough syrup. I was drinking bottles of that shit like it was water. That shit was killing me. I'm like, dude, I can't stop coughing. I'm coughing up phlegm, drinking cough water, cough syrup and shit. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be like, it's like I'm sipping on lean. I was like a rapper. I was drinking that shit like, man, I'm drunk as a motherfucker, man. I'm drunk. But I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go shower up, clean myself up and everything. Didn't drive for 2 weeks. My son was living with me. And all of a sudden, my cousin died because of the ventilator. He walked out of the hospital and didn't walk. Yeah, walked in and didn't walk out. And so I was like, shit, okay. My son didn't get sick at all because we just thought I had the flu. My son lived here with me. I'm actually in his old room doing my podcast. He lived with me. I didn't separate myself from him. We just thought it was the flu. We didn't know it was COVID till the next year. So he's with me every day, all day, riding in cars, hanging out, going to school, leaving school, eating breakfast, making lunch, laughing, joking, playing Xbox. I'm sitting right next to this motherfucker, bumping shoulders every damn day. For 2 weeks straight, I was sick. He never got sick. Motherfucker never got sick. Then we found out it was COVID, and we started laughing like, dude, you could have got COVID from me, man. Ha, ha, ha. We laughing and joking and shit. It's like, yeah. Then I said, you know what? Why is everybody dying? Because they didn't let the symptoms process. They were fighting it too early. When you start coughing, when you get a fever, when you start sweating and all that shit, you know what you do? You start eating chicken noodle soup, start drinking juice. You go outside, because I was outside every day. I stay outside because I got 5 cars. I'm always cleaning my cars off. I got to go clean the Beamer tonight because it's dusty as shit from the rain. I'm always outside in my cars. So I'm picking up dog shit. I'm scooping dog poop every day. I'm outside. So I'm getting fresh air. I'm eating good food. I'm drinking juice, and I'm letting the virus process. After it processed, I was better. And I ain't been sick since. The last time I even had a sniffle was 2019. Here it is, 2026, and I ain't been sick in like 5, 6. I'm like, what the hell was in that shit? It gave me some kind of super immunity or something. I ain't been sick since. I'm 52 years old. A year has never passed where I haven't had a cold. A year has never passed where man, I can't tell you the last time I had a cold. I ain't blew my nose in so damn long. I shoot a loogie every once in a while, like, damn, man, something got in my nose, a fly or something. But since then, I own no tissue. I own no Kleenex in my whole house. I don't blow my nose with toilet paper because that shit'll scratch your face up. But I have not bought a box of Kleenex since COVID. I don't even own Kleenex no more. I don't even own cough syrup no more. I don't own throat lozenges no more. I don't own shit to do with an illness in my house. Whatever was in that gave me super immunity. And I've been doing videos and live streams ever since. No days off, having a great time. So whatever happened during that time period, they gave it to some good people, they gave it to me, and I was like, hey, shit. Yeah. He says, hey, are you the guy that posted that? I am the guy. I'm one of the guys. It's all over the place. One of the guys. If you can't verify, you got to keep searching, bro. Keep searching. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Griffin, there was a lot of shit that I verified even during COVID. I verified everything I was saying, verified everything, and people still didn't believe it until 5 years later. So if you can't verify, you can't find it, that's cool. Just give it time. You'll be fine, bro. Go eat some lunch, make some tacos or some shit like that. Don't stress yourself out over it. Really don't. It's not that critical. It's not that ain't shit gonna happen anyways until it comes out. So you not finding out right now and not verifying right now don't mean shit. It just give it some time. Go enjoy your day, bro. Go enjoy your day. When it's time, you'll find out. Just like with the COVID shit. When it was time, everybody found out. But it was shit I was saying, and I got kicked off of Facebook for saying it. When it's time, you'll find out. Some people we know before. Your bus will show up at some point. The 304 popular will fucking show up. It's like right now, I'm taking the 202 South Central. I'm going that way. You're going west. I'm going east. It's like the bus will come, bro. Just trust me. It'll be here. Like I've been sitting here for a minute. I got my transfer. I paid 10 extra cents for this. If they don't give me my transfer, I want my refund. Oh, Griffin, you good, brother. I know. I used to ride the bus in Memphis. We used to get them transfers. Man, 10 cents. I could take another whole bus for 10 cents. Shit. Give me a transfer. That shit was like a sense of pride. Yeah, bro, I got a transfer. Damn, I only had enough just to come here. I got a transfer. I'm going further. Like shit, I'm gonna go north, then I'm going east. Damn it, shit, I got the transfer. We was little hood kids back in Memphis, boy. I swear, motherfuckers, sometimes if you didn't get that transfer, you felt like you got gypped. Man, I had missed the bus. Man, I paid for this transfer. Man, I want my 10 cent back. Man, it's a whole dime, bro. You can find that shit on the ground, but I paid for a transfer. Motherfuckers be mad as hell, man. Don't get that transfer. You want to use that? That was 10 cents. That cost you something. That was baller status. But no, man. That, like I said, that whole thing with COVID, man. It was just that shit was crazy, man. It was crazy, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I'm designed the way I'm designed. I'm a researcher, and I was taught to be a researcher in my accounting career. All my bosses, when people come in and they say, "Hey, we got to do this. We got to do that. We got to do this." You need to go into the system and you need to research. You need to pull up dates, data. You start searching queries and running things from an Oracle database, dumping all that shit into like, a whole new software, Monarch software. And you start going through Monarch and you start going through. And I'm like, at some point you become so good at research, you will find dollar amounts that people couldn't find for years. True story right here. I was dating this girl named Tara. I can't remember her last name because it was so long ago. It's going to come to me one day, but her name was Tara. And she had a twin sister. They were from New Jersey. I was in Vegas at the time. So I'm sitting there, I'm dating this girl, and this is how research works. So I'm dating this girl, and I'm working at Caesar's Palace. I'm an accountant for Caesar's Palace. So everybody's having issues with the Caesar's Palace payment systems. Everything's going all over the place. We got Caesar's Palace has payment hubs all over the place. We got, it's a terabyte. We got Beverly Hills. We got, over in Manila, Philippines. We got Caesar's everywhere. This guy that you all know, his name's Frank Mariani. He used to own the Lakers with Jerry Buss. So Frank Mariani paid his markers. Because you get markers at the casino, you get a marker. Markers like credit. You might say, hey man, give me $10,000 marker. Okay, you play, you lose it, you just owe us 10 grand. That's cool. So Frank Mariani had a marker. He owed 10 grand. I think that was all that was left on it. So everybody been looking for this money, and they hounding the shit out of Frank Mariani, hounding his ass. And he's like, dude, I paid that a long time ago. Stop hounding me. And Larry is in collections of Caesar's Palace. Larry, and he's got everybody blowing up Frank Mariani. I mean, week after week after week, because you got the past due report. They blowing Frank up. Bro, give us our money. You owe us 10 G's. He's like, I found it. Finally, Larry comes over and talks to Carmen Russell. Carmen Russell was my boss at Caesar's Palace. He talked to Carmen Russell and said, well, put Jeff on it. Because I'm a good researcher, that Jeff finds every fucking thing. Somehow, because I'm like a mole, man. I will dig myself to China. Whoa, shit, I got some chicken fried rice. I will find any fucking thing in the ground. I'll dig all day. So for 2 days straight, when I had all my little spare time pockets, when I wasn't doing general ledger work, I'm sitting there trying to find Frank's money. I'm like researching and scouring everything in every Caesar's system. I'm in other Caesar systems. I'm all over the place. $10,000 sitting in an account over in Manila, Philippines, just sitting there. It's 10 grand sitting there. Somebody got an account paid with Frank's money, and they didn't even owe 10,000. So you've got negative 10 grand sitting in some weird account sitting somewhere. So I was like, let me see if this. So I'm going through it. The dude hadn't used that account in like 2 years. So somebody put some money in Frank's account over in Manila, Philippines, and nobody ever used that account in like 2 years. So I said, well, I'm putting 2 and 2. It took me 2 days of working all day to find that damn money. And I found it. And I called Larry. I told Larry, please verify me, check with me. And I was like, oh yeah, that guy, he don't have an account no more. It must have been some numbers off or something. I don't know. But they was like, yep, Jeff, you found it, bro. You found it. I'm like, well, shit, it took me. And I was working 10-hour days, like almost 20 hours of working to find that. It's flag for Mr. Rebecca. Okay, whatever. Wait a minute. It's saying something about Mr. Whatever. This notice is unclear. Let's do like this. Submit. Whatever. There. And so, yeah, something popped up on my live stream thing for TikTok. And so I ended up, so I'm sitting there with Larry, and Larry's, after the whole thing processes and everything, because I'm a researcher. This is what I do. I research. I dig. So a few days passed. Larry said, hey, Jeff, let me talk to you for a second. Okay. He says, hey, man, I talked to Frank Mariani. I talked to him and everything like that. And he's, so happy about it because he knew he didn't pay, and everybody was calling him guilty and this and that. He wants to offer you some tickets to a Lakers game. Now, I'm in Vegas. Lakers was playing in LA. This is when Shaq, Kobe, Antoine Jameson was playing for the Wizards, everything. So he was like, you want some tickets to a Lakers game? I was like, cool, I'll take some tickets. I'm thinking, a couple of tickets. I was dating this girl, Tara. I'll take her to the game. He FedExes me 4 tickets to the game on Wednesday, middle of the week. My boss is like, go. We don't care. Take off work if you have to. Leave a half day. Get to the game. Frank's happy. He wants you guys to have these tickets. So I call my girl. I call my cousin, Mike Johnson. He don't answer his phone. Nobody's answering their phones. And I got these tickets to the Lakers game. So I took my girlfriend and my homegirl, Jackie, and my homegirl, Shonda. So 4 of us wearing regular clothes like this, drove all the way to a Denny's right outside of LA, went in Denny's, changed us to better clothes once we got to LA. So we changed in our suits. They put on dresses and everything. We were sitting about 6 rows behind courtside. And the whole crew from Ally McBeal, like Callista Flockhart and all them, were all sitting in front of us. So we're just like regular, average, everyday people. And we sitting like, and all these movie stars around us. We like, oh shit, we at the game. This is crazy. But that was my research days back then. That's what research will do for you, because I was always good at it. Say, do you have a live goal? I don't know what a set a live goal is. What's a set a live goal? Set alive. I don't know what that is. So I'm sitting there to join as a guest. I don't know how that works. I'll do that later. Yeah, but no, man, I'm telling you, good things always happen. Always happen. And I was always one of those people that just, might drop a terabyte. I cannot remember her name to save my life. Tara something. I know it's going to come to me one day. What happened? Oh, man, my live stream ended on this. It says your live access to go live across all channels, including multi-guest, will be restored on 1/13. This is crazy. See, I told you. So I'm on TikTok doing a live, and it says live access removed. And it says your access to go live across all channels, including multi-guest, will be restored on 1/13/2006 at 5:58 p.m. So that's in 3 days. I tell you, it's that COVID shit, man. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear it. But it's all like true information. It's all researchable. And for some reason, you start talking about it, oh, they will flag you. They will fucking flag you. This is misinformation. In the global community, it's natural for people to have different opinions, but we seek to cooperate on a shared set of facts and reality. We do not allow inaccurate, misleading, or false content that may cause significant harm to individuals or society, regardless of intent. Significant harm including physical, psychological, or societal harm and property damage. Visit community guidelines for more information. I know it. They just cut my live, man. That's funny shit. I'm screenshotting all of this shit. They cut my live. That's funny shit. But Facebook will do the same thing a long time ago. They would just hit me. That was TikTok right there. What you can do, share feedback, appeal, whatever. I'll hit appeal. Oh, let's see. TikTok should allow content like mine. Submit. There. Share your feedback. No, I'm not going to share feedback. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. So they kicked me off. But it was my first time doing a live on there anyways. Ain't no big deal. It was my first time doing it. I'll figure it out one of these days. So I know now that you can't tell complete truths online. You still got to kind of like, your birthday. You be 52. Hey, I'm already 52. So we're going to have a happy birthday at 5:58. I can get back on live on TikTok. So we're going to have a happy birthday live stream. That's funny shit. That's funny shit. Reviewing. Whatever. Let me close out of this shit. Yep, that was funny. Well, hopefully the people who are over there on TikTok can say, hey, you know what? He's got a YouTube channel too. Let's go to his YouTube channel. No telling. Yeah. Says they will do that to your platform. Be careful for future live streams. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't really do live streams on any other platform other than YouTube. So I don't know. It is what it is. I'm over it already. I'm over it already. So we're back on the YouTube mix. And see that, and that's the thing. You start having an opinion. You start talking about things that you've experienced, things that you've gone through, things you've read, things you've seen. Nothing I've made up. I didn't make up shit on there. And yet, this is what they say. Oh, yeah, what's up, Denise Mitchell? And that's what they say. Yeah, you can't say the C word. And like I said, everything I said can be verified. There's nothing that I said that was completely made up. Not a single thing. They just don't like the fact that people that played the game end up figuring the game out. So we figured the game out, and now that we talk about the game now, they're upset. They don't want people to talk about it. So it's like, whatever, man, whatever. They don't say the word Jeff. Yeah, exactly. Hold up for a second. Oh, yeah. So that's make sure my phone ain't burning the fuck up. You. Tumbleweed. Okay. All right, I see that. Just had some text messages. No, but yeah. Say they use AI to examine the live streams. I know it. I know that's what happened. They probably heard me making discussions and talking and everything, and they was like, oh, shit. I'm like, but everything I'm saying could be verified just by going to Google. There's nothing I said that wasn't verifiable. Not a single thing. Let me see. Can I share? Okay. Let me try something real quick. Let's go. What were we talking about? Ventilator. All right. Bam. Here we go right here. Okay, cool. Now this is from the NIH, the actual NIH right here. I'm trying to see if they got it in here. Because let me see. 43% were 7 point this and that, 29. Okay. Let me open this up real quick because this is where I saw that, right? Because this is what I do, man. I research, man. I research. Share. Even though I know they're gonna boot me for sharing this, this is actually on the NIH's website. This is on the it says, and this is where I saw it. It says, in one meta-analysis, 31% of patients admitted to the ICU died, while in another, mortality ranged from 0 to 84.6%. 84.6 with a pooled mortality of 35.5. So the pooled mortality is people who were or weren't put on ventilators. But the mortality range came from 0, nobody died on the ventilator, up to 84% of the people put it on a ventilator passed. And it said the need for mechanical ventilation has been associated with high mortality. It says it right here. The need for mechanical ventilation has been associated with high mortality. And they're saying the need for it. Not actually that they even needed it. They're saying the need for it, which means they were putting people on ventilators because you were paid for it. In the recovery trial of this versus standard, mortality in mechanically ventilated patients was 41% in the usual care arm and 29% in patients receiving DEXA, whatever. So I was reading all of this stuff on the NIH. This is the NIH website right here, the National Library Museum, NIH. And that's where I did a lot of my research at, was actually NIH. And so when I speak to people, it's not stuff that I just found on Google and stuff like that. I would use Google and I would look for what links I would go to. I would find the NIH, I would find, the CDC, and I would go to those links. Because sometimes they would ask you, are you a human? And you got to click yes. And so once you click yes, then you can open it and bam, there you go right there. Bet. Yeah, exactly. Check the dates on the reports. You look at all those reports and everything like that. And when I tell people, as you're researching the information, and I would tell people back on Facebook, I'll say, screenshot it. Because if you screenshot it, they can't change it. And they will try. They'll try to change. They'll say, you know what? We were saying that at one point, but we changed it. If you screenshot it, you can compare that screenshot to that one, just like they just did with Ilhan Omar's husband. What did they do? They screenshot his website. Now they go look at the website. Now everything's changed. They pulled all the people who were in the Obama administration off her husband's website. So there you go. And I tell people, screenshot everything. If you think they're going to have the ability to change it, just screenshot it. Call it good. Screenshot it. Man, I don't know how this thing is working like this. There we go. Man. Yeah, but we've been on live for about 2 hours. So we're back. We are back. My first day back on a live stream in 2026, and I get kicked off of TikTok. Whoa! I'm back, baby. The barbecue is back. They was like, you're burning us. Get us off the grill. You're burning us. I was like, welcome TikTok. TikTok like, God damn it. Who did we just pull onto our platform? This guy. They gonna treat me like Facebook. They're like, man, he's doing way too much research. And like I said, everything I research, I just find it. And I tell people, this is where I found it. I found this article right here. This is what they're discussing in this article. This is what I think. This is what the article confirms. There's another article that says this. It's like they don't want you to have discussion. And they throw red flags and warning and shit like that on everything. Man, I don't pay attention to that shit. Just like with Facebook, when they did that shit to me, I was like, whatever. They gonna keep throwing warnings up like it's a psychological thing, and they make it red. Why don't they make warning like green with confetti popping out? Warning, you're fucking up. Have a great day. Like, all right. But instead they do it in red. Like, warning, goddammit, red, stop. I'm like, whatever, man. That's all psychological shit. All I see is green with confetti. Warning, you're doing great. You're fucking kicking our ass, Jeff. You're cooking us good, baby. You're cooking us all right. It's like, apparently they like me over here. We'll see how long I last on TikTok. They might say, dude, we're going to pay you for a few days and you're done. And we're going to kick you out the building. Which is crazy, too. So, hold up for a second. Let me see something. I'm going to see something on my TikTok channel. I don't even know how they... Wait a minute. I don't even go how they say, damn, I'm up to 51,000 followers. 51,000. Crazy. Crazy. 51,000. Oh, yeah, that TikTok studio is crazy right now. And I like I said, I've been monetized for what? Since the 3rd? I've been monetized since the 3rd. On the 3rd, from the 3rd to today is like, and today's not even over yet. So today's not even over yet. And they already got me at like what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna turn this color down some. Yeah, they banned me already, bro. It was just a matter of time. So literally 6 days on TikTok so far. I've gained 8,745 subscribers and $1,100. Look at that shit. $1,100 in 6 days. It takes me a whole month on TikTok, on YouTube to make that shit. They're like, no, bro, here you go. Look at that. That is like $1,100, and I've been monetized since the 3rd. And they haven't even counted today's monetization, and I've uploaded a couple of videos today. Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. TikTok is crazy. So if I can make $1,000, every 7 days, that's 4 G's a month. But they're going to end up kicking me off of TikTok anyways, because they do. You got some serious opinions, man. And that's what they do. They mess with you. They like to say, we'll pay you a lot of money, but you got to talk how we say talk. Nah, it's not going to work, bro. That's not going to work. Turn it off. No, that was too dark. Hold up. Let me turn that back. Hold up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Nia, thank you. I'm trying. So in 6 days, like I said, it took 6 days to make, so it's a little less than $200 a day. It's not bad. A little less than $200 a day. But I mean, with my Venmo, TikTok, all my stuff like that, shit, I can make $400. The other day I made what? $400 in one day. This ride right here. This is my man Stan Jenkins sent me this guy right here. So Stan Jenkins, I appreciate you, brother. This was just for him and his group. So that was $400 from him and his group. Then I got another $200 from the group that was with them. So I got $600 off of one group, basically $600. And then it took me like what? 4 rides. It took me 4 rides to make $600. So TikTok, like I said, I like the TikTok money. I appreciate the TikTok money, but I make so much doing what I do every day. You know, social media won't ever change me. It won't make me be something I'm not. It won't happen. It's impossible. So people go, oh man, you need to change how you are and stop talking about this and start talking about this and act like this so they can give you money. I'm like, man, or just get in my fucking car and drive. I can make money like that. I don't got fuck these goddamn social media. I'm not changing me. I'm who I am. I'm always gonna be who I am. So it's like, yeah, they kicked me out the live. That's cool though. I can still post videos at least, but other than that, I don't even know if they save live streams over there. I'm not even sure how that even works, but I don't know. They're kind of pissed off at me. They like, ooh, this dude already. His first live stream with us, very first live stream. We're already kicking his ass off. Thank you, Miss Nia. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I don't know if I got this shirt on there or not yet. I don't know yet. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know how many. My likes went up to 621,000. These people are crazy. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see if I can see let me see live. Oh, I don't know how this live shit works. I'm looking at the live stream and it says get 4 points to reach the next stage of lives. That's if you're going to live journey. So I haven't done any lives. Live analytics, they kicked it out. Let me see what happens if I hit go live. Live access suspended. You can go live and join as a guest starting from January the 13th, 26 at 5:58. Cool. So some diamonds. I got 227 diamonds, whatever that is. I have no idea, but whatever. TikTok at some point is gonna realize. Oh yeah, that I'm telling you. And see, that's the thing about YouTube. Oh, thank you, Miss Nia. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And see, and that's the thing. YouTube is the reason why I think YouTube is set up the way it is. TikTok sells a lot of products. They sell a lot of products. They move a lot. So I think just the way that they pay creators over there, they can pay a little bit more because they make more money. YouTube makes more. YouTube sells products too. But out of the 4 years I've been on YouTube, I think maybe 5 total products were sold off my page. Average 1 product a year. So I get like maybe $1 per product. So I made like $5. And that's the thing is like YouTube don't, TikTok sells products like, because you look at the sales numbers on the bottom of people's stuff, it'll say 333 sold. I'd be like, damn. And they're getting like $2 a piece. So I'm like, that's crazy. If you're getting $3 a piece and you sold 333 of something, that's $1,000 you made off of someone else's product just being listed on your page. That's how TikTok works, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, thank you, Miss Nia. Say if you want to support Venmo, a lot of my clients pay on Venmo. I do get Cash App from the kids all the time. A lot of people pay on Venmo. I don't know why. It just works like that. But like I said, the way TikTok pays, it might be easier for me just to do all of my live streams on YouTube and then do all my videos on TikTok because I diversify more portfolio. I'm not going to sit up there and believe that YouTube is the everything, the go-to. It can't be like that. So if you don't want to, you can diversify your social media streams because I think Facebook makes revenue, Instagram makes revenue. So you get on each one of the platforms and you may do something different. Maybe YouTube is good just for my live streams. And maybe TikTok is good just for my videos. So therefore, I'm going to have 2 platforms doing 2 different things at the same time. It's not like I could do it. I could do live streams on TikTok and live streams. TikTok might not like me like that. Yeah. Yep. You change in the gym all the time. And after Thanksgiving, exactly. So I'm like, maybe, YouTube will be something I'll get on and I'll do live streams on every once in a while again, because the videos on YouTube, YouTube has their own favorite creators that they deal with because they're trying to create a brand. YouTube wants to create a brand, and it is not about a multitude of creators. It's about certain, like they love Benny Johnson and stuff like that. They love certain creators who are not as controversial, but more like news reporting, not really controversial, but they want to be a source where people come for news, and people play a lot of news. Like you go on their channel, all their content is just news, trending news. Not a bad thing at all. But I think YouTube wants to be known as that. They don't want to be CNN. They don't want to be, MSDNC. They just want to be a platform where people can come to get information. That's it. Just come to get information. And I'm like, okay, I can change my content up to do that. So I'll end up changing my content up over the year. Like right now, I'm still going through the algorithm of them figuring out who I am. I'll still do my mechanic work and stuff on there. That's going to be forever. But when I use my TikTok content and I'm bringing it over here, it's going to be a little different. It's going to take me a while to get the algorithm to notice that I'm doing the same type of content as like Stephen Knight, the same content as, Asmongold sometimes. It'll take a minute, but I don't know. I got time. It's not like I'm hard up for the cash because I work every day too. I only get on YouTube and I was telling somebody earlier. I was telling Jose earlier. The only reason why I get on YouTube is for you guys. It definitely ain't for the fucking money, because this content don't pay shit. I can make $15 a day on YouTube. $15 a day. People tip me $50. So it's like, that's like 3-4 days of YouTube in one tip. So what I do is I go out and I work. But sitting on YouTube for days after days after days, it don't add up all the time for everybody. It don't add up like that. So when I tell people, don't get down on your content if you're doing content and it's not going the way you want it to go. Like my content is going how I want it. I always wanted a small channel. I wanted a group of real ones. I didn't really need the money to the degree where I would just collapse if I wasn't getting a YouTube check. I mean, I drive every day. That's what I do. But if your content's not going a certain way, consider just changing directions. That's it. You're like, I'm going to do something a little different, because what I'm doing right now, and even the content I was doing, the review channel content of Dante shit, after a while, to me, it's nothing. It gets old. It doesn't do anything. We expose them. We did what we had to do. We got a good deal out of that. Hannah's like, I'm done with this shit. I'm out. So it came out to work in our favor. But you can't make a career. You can't make a career out of reviewing Dante. That shit don't make sense. I mean, the most you're going to get is 3,000-4,000 views. And if YouTube is paying $6 a view, you're getting $18 a video. So at $18 a video, when you can just jump over on TikTok for a video and get $400 for a video, you're like, shit, let me do a $400 video because that shit's crazy. I'll do a $400 video. It's better than a $15 video. But I still come over and I hang out. Yeah, the comedy is funny, man. The comedy is funny. It says fake friends just from those overly competitive, make you feel bad, don't support you, set firm boundaries, stop initiating contact. Yeah, facts. And that's why I tell people, man, even though I don't do content the way like a lot of people say, hey man, do rideshare content, do a story about this or that. And I would do it, but if I just don't feel like editing and doing all of that shit for 600 views is like a waste. I can be out working and making like money, doing money. And so a lot of people don't realize that even making a video, you've got to get it in your phone. You got to get the audio right. You got to get the visuals right. You got to edit it right. You got to clip it at the right place. You got to move stuff around. You got to download it. You got to upload it. Then you got to, do the back end work on it. You got to do your tags and your tags. You got to do all this shit to it just to make one video. And if I feel that it's not worth my time, I'm not going to do it. And people wonder why the videos I'm doing now that only getting 100 views, 200, 300 views. Those are base block videos to get the algorithm to see me moving away from a certain type of content. So once it catches on to what I'm doing, then it'll put me in the right algorithm with the people I belong with. It'll start putting me in with the Stephen Knights, with the Benny Johnsons and all. It'll start throwing my content on that spectrum saying, hey, here's a guy here. Now, TikTok caught on real fast and they put me in that niche real quick. That boom, as soon as I got in, they threw me in. And I was like, oh shit, let's go. And my videos were always taking off. And so it just helped me generate a good following. So once they finally monetized me, dropping videos is very lucrative over there. Very lucrative. Doing live streams, not so much. Doing live streams on TikTok might not be my thing. But shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, content creation is crazy, man. It's crazy. But shit, like I said, I can do. My friend, when she's one of my clients that I drive to and from the airport. She does TikTok. When she was showing me her analytics, making $1,500 a day. $1,500 a day is what we make driving all damn week or either all damn weekend. And so I'm like, at $1,500 a day, every 3 days is $4,500. Every 3 days is $4,500. So every 3 days, $4,500 is like what I pay for all my bills at my house. So every 3 days is a month worth of salary. There's 10 of those in a month to make 30 days. So you got 10 sections of $4,500. You got 10 sections. So that makes that $45,000 a month. That's what it ends up being. So if I got 4,500 and I can max that out every 10 days, that's $45,000 in 1 month I could potentially make if I can max that out what I saw on her phone. But she's also got like 1 million subscribers. But for me, even if I said instead of getting $1,500 a day, if I could do $500 a day every 3 days, that's, $1,500. So you got $1,500 every 3 days. You got 10 seconds. That's $15,000 a month, 15 grand a month, every single month. And it can only go up from there because I don't have a lot of subscribers on TikTok. I don't have a lot. So once that 1,500 goes up to 2,000, then that's $6,000 every 3 days. And it's like, holy shit, man. If it goes up to, if I can say, I'm going to go from 500 a day up to 800 a day. So every 3 days is $2,400, 24,000 a month. It's possible. You just got to plan it out like that. Excuse me. And I tell folks, it's not going to be easy to do it because I've been on TikTok for over a year. It's not going to be easy to do it, but it's for people who are willing to make a plan. Instant gratification people never make it anywhere. All they run is hustles and scams. Even me doing YouTube right now, I'm glad even though my YouTube numbers are real low, very, very low, I'm glad the TikTok is picking up, and I'm glad all my private rides are picking up, because that's actually paying all my bills right now. YouTube, I don't need it to pay bills. I don't need it. So it's got time to work in the background on getting me in the right algorithm. So this is like diversifying your portfolio. If you got 3 things going, you want in one drops, the other 2 are still going. So you got to diversify your portfolio. There are some people who only want to do YouTube, or some people who only want to work. It's like, you know what? Start your own business, do YouTube, do contract work, get a job. I mean, you could do 4 or 5 different things at once, have all these extra streams of income coming in. So when something's down, something can be up to cover that. Like I got 2 or 3 big repairs coming up. I got catalytic converters and I got motor mounts coming up. 2 good jobs that are paying really good money. So even if the YouTube money's not doing well, I got the catalytic converter job is going to pay well. Then I got the motor mount job is going to pay well. So those 2 jobs right there will pay me more than what I make in a month on YouTube. So YouTube don't have to really bounce. And that gives me time to adjust my YouTube channel to get it to where I want it to be and what niche I want it to be in. So yeah, it would be, oh man, you're not gonna get that many views. I'm like, it's cool. I'm working on something right now. It's like when you building a house, you got to put the concrete foundation down. There's no walls, no wiring, nothing, no furniture moving in. You're just putting the foundation down. It's gonna take a while. You get it all right. You get your holes and your ports and everything where you want it to be. Then you start with framing. So you slowly build from a foundation. And I'm like, that's how YouTube works. You build from a foundation, you build from that, and you see where it goes, and you start adding to it as it gets bigger. Like I never wanted to always do rideshare content, because the thing about rideshare, it is not a full-time job anyways. It's more of a hustle and a scam for corporate. So what I do is I say, I'll do a little rideshare content here and there, but I want to teach people how to get out of it, showing you that I can do it, but then teaching you how to master it and get out of it by doing private rides and everything. That's it. That's it. It's a good stepping stone. You get in, you do rideshare, you learn your regions, you learn your area, you learn the restaurants, you learn all the hotels, you learn how to get in and out of places. Now you got to fly on your own, because rideshare is only going to keep paying you less, and less. That's all it is. It just pays you less. It's the only job where you get a demotion with the more experience you got. There's no job like it. No job like it. You will always get demotions and be paid less for Uber and Lyft and all these apps the more experience you have. It's just backwards, man. It's so fucking backwards. It says, yeah, don't drop the comedy. The political stuff is listening. Yeah, exactly, man. And that's the thing. I'm moving my channel. Like comedy, I can put comedy inside of the politics. I can do whatever I want to do with comedy. It is what it is. That's funny. So comedy is just, it transcends anything. You can put comedy in whatever content you want out there, because comedy is just the funny part of the truth. That's all it is. Comedy is the funny part of the truth. And so you can keep it real and keep something funny at the same time. It's like, oh, that shit's hilarious. And I know a lot of people don't like politics, or they don't like debate and talk like that. That's cool, because everything is not for everybody. I got a lot of car content on my channel about working on cars, and everybody on my channel don't watch that. But that don't mean that I'm going to stop working on cars. It don't mean I'm going to stop posting about cars. It's just what I post, is what I do. And if somebody don't want to look at it, it's cool. They don't have to. That's the good thing about YouTube, is all my videos on my channel are things that I post. They are not things that you have to watch. It's just things that I post. If I post it, you don't got to watch it. I mean, I'm the only one that has to watch it, because I'm the one doing all the edits. Nobody else has to watch it. I can get 2 views on every video I drop, and it won't affect me none, because I'm the one who has to watch it. What up, Sing? Yeah, you only watch what you want, because I'll see people doing content and I never tell nobody, hey, man, unless it's truly like content that's just going in the complete wrong direction. If it's fraud content, if it's swindling content, something like that, yeah, I'll tell people, man, stop posting that bullshit. That's trash, man. That's trash content, bro. Don't do that. But if it's just what they post, I have nothing to say about it. I mean, it's my choice to watch it. So it's not whether or not they post it or not. It's always my choice to watch it. It's like, dude, do you want to watch it? No, then don't. I'm the simplest person on YouTube. I'm so simple. It's like, if you don't want to watch, no, okay, cool. I'll do brakes on my car. You want to watch them brakes? No. Okay, cool. I'm still going to do the brakes and post it. I don't want to watch that. Cool, then don't. I don't know what else to tell you. It's simple. It's like, we both happy. You not watching it, and I'm still posting it. Win-win. It's like, shit. I love it, man. I love it. And so that's what I tell folks, man. My channel is always a win-win channel. I don't force nothing on nobody. Nobody forces nothing on me. And I got a lot of people that'll come on here trying to tell me what to and what not to post. It's funny. But it's like, at the end of the day, I can read what they say, but I don't have to do what they say, because I'll end up, doing what I want to do anyways. And if they want to stay, if they want to unsub, I mean, it's fucking YouTube. Everybody has a right to. They got a right. This thanks, man. I've had a static with Raymond lately. But see, that's the thing. If Raymond don't like it, Raymond can block it. He don't have to watch it. It's like, shit. He can do it. He can do it. They start making videos eating food, man. The dogs will be all jumping on me and everything, trying to eat food on video. And see, that's the thing about Raymond. If Raymond don't want to watch it, he don't have to watch it. That's the thing. It's like, bro, man, I'm tired of you making videos about me. Then stop watching videos about you. I mean, it's like, bro, this is like the most simplistic shit ever. Yeah. Nah, I mean, like that for me. I know, but SS, man, it's a lot of people out there that they'll be upset at somebody's like content, like, and especially if it's content if it's, like I said, if it's fraud content, if it's swindling people, if it's bullshit, that's one thing. We call it out. We be like, man, get that shit out of it. We're not doing that type of content. That's trash content. People are actually being truly affected in real life by it, like through bullshit content. But if it's just something, I mean, I've seen channels where people be like, man, you should get back to posting your car content, but not on my channel, on other channels. They be like, you should be getting back to posting your car content. Don't nobody want to see this. Post your car content. But they're watching the content that they don't even like. It's like you're leaving the content on the content you don't like. You're not leaving that content on car content. You're leaving it on the content you don't like. So it's like, why are you here even leaving this content? It's like, that shit don't make no sense. No. Say, yo, BJ, yeah, that's funny. Yep, BJ now. So they reported one of my videos, YouTube took it down for hate speech. Like, for real? Oh, man, people out here getting their feelings hurt, man. I've never reported nobody's video. Never. And I think people who report other people's videos, they soft as hell, man. I'm like, this is my phone. Whatever appears on this screen is what I put on the screen. Nobody can tell me what to put on this screen. So if I get somebody on this screen and I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, I don't want to see that. Let me report that. How soft am I? All I got to do is just scroll past it if I don't want to see it. It's easy shit. I'm like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's the haters that cause your video to be removed. Yeah, exactly. And they're soft as hell. Soft as hell. If you see somebody's video that you don't want to see or you don't want to watch, just don't watch it. Millions of creators out here, but there's also millions of viewers out here. So that it's never a one-on-one transaction. It's like, Jeff, I'm a viewer and I don't like watching that video. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you should do another video. No, this is not a one-on-one transaction. I'm like, you're watching it, but there's also about 18,000 people watching it. So all 18,000 need to say the same thing you're saying. If you're saying it, but everybody else is watching it too, I mean, then you're by yourself. That means you've got to just scroll. I don't know what to tell you. It's like, man. Neil said, I'm not monetized, so I care. Yeah, exactly. Neil, we got to get you monetized on your channel. Get monetized. Now, on your channel, what are you lacking? Because you got enough subs for sure. Do you need like watch hours or something like that? Because you got a ton of subs. You got like tons of subs. And that's the thing, is like, man, and even with TikTok, like, I don't understand how it works or how it monetizes and shit like that. Like, even with the live streams, I don't get it yet. But at some point, I'll figure it out. My next live stream on TikTok is going to be pretty funny. People say, dude, I remember watching that. I mean, it had like 8,000 likes on it, man. People were liking it, but it was crazy. BJ so good to me, got less than 200 views. Dude ain't got no reach. Exactly, man. And like I said, and this is what I'll tell you, real talk. A lot of videos won't have more than even 2,000-3,000 views if the person ain't famous. Usually it takes a famous person to get you up to the 15, 20, 30, 40,000 views. Like I'll see videos about famous people and them things, man, 50, 60, 70,000 views. And it's a review channel about them. So, you know, people they really don't understand how it works. Like you can do a video about a person, unless that person is famous, it may not appear in an algorithm. You've got to put that person in an algorithm first. If that person is not in the algorithm, you got to keep generating, get that person in an algorithm. Now your videos will start reaching out spiderwebbing to other people that are looking for that person. But if nobody's looking for that person, the video is not going nowhere because nobody's looking for that person. It could be the best edits, the best sound. Man, it could have like shit jumping all in the background, but nobody's looking for that video. Nobody's looking for that person. So yeah, you know, Mr. Beast, then you can, exactly. So if I did a video about Mr. Beast, something like that, like I do my Shadura Sanders content on my other channel. So my Shadura Sanders content, 50, 60, 70,000 views. This channel don't get that though. This channel is geared towards more of that ride share, mechanic work, you know, basic shit. Stuff like my review channels I be doing, joking and shit like that. It's not really viewed towards Shadura Sanders. So if I want to be in the news, I got to put trending topics and breaking news in my stuff. Then I need to start dropping it on this channel, even though it's getting low views right now. There's a channel I was watching the other day, and it was like, I think the dude had like 300 views on a video, 500 views on a video, 250 views on a video, and then the video he dropped had like 112,000 on it, like the day before. That's how YouTube works. I mean, the dude channel, he's not even monetized. Little ass channel. But he hit the algorithm at the right time when he dropped that video because his video got caught up in the algorithm. I swear all his videos was 211, 315, you know, maybe 500 if that, 123. Then all of a sudden 123,000. I was like, damn, that is crazy. Just shot through the roof. Oh, cool, Dater. No problem, brother. You got the wrench, man. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate it. But this channel is still great. And that's the thing. This channel is a very small one, and I like it because I actually engage with more people over here versus on my other platforms. On Facebook, shit, I've had that channel since 2009. I probably got 600 subscribers on that, and I don't even talk to nobody. People like, Jeff, what about us? I'm like, man, shit, I'll drop some shit in Instagram and it'll pop up on my Facebook page and I'll start getting notifications such and such like you're on Facebook. I'm like, I don't even go on Facebook. What the fuck? Like, man. Yeah, I think I got Twitch or I got Kick on I got an account for them. Let me see. It has to be in here. It has to be in here. What do I have an account on? Let me see something. Oh, where is it at? Is it Twitch? What do I got? I know it's in here. Let me, because I got it on here. No. I don't know what it is. It's one of them. It's got to be either Kick or Twitch. It's on my laptop in there. But if I got it, like I said, I would do it, but it's more for video game players and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, it's all you need is OnlyFans. You said, hell yeah, exactly. OnlyFans for dogs. And people are like, oh man, I like watching this dude watch his dog. It's crazy shit. His dogs be chasing cats through the neighborhood. This shit's crazy. So this is the good thing that Jeff still manages to reply our comments. I'm telling you. See, when you become so, it could be too overwhelming and start. I know, and a lot of times I don't reply to comments sometimes till days later and stuff like that because I'll be out driving. I'm driving or I'm doing stuff at the house and everything like that. I got, you know, tonight I got to go in there and finish making spaghetti. It's only 6:30 right now, but I already made half of it. I got to go finish the rest. Got to go in there and make some spaghetti. But that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I just, spaghetti sauce. That's Mama Ryan. I forgot totally. That's what I forgot today. Spaghetti sauce, man. So now I got to run back to the store real quick. Shit. Damn it. I knew, because I was like, I had all the shit on my list and I'm like, man. So you respond to every comment I ever made on this channel. I'll be trying, brother. I'll be trying, but I know it's just like, and it's because when I can use my laptop, I can reply a lot faster. On TikTok, I can't reply as fast. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, because on TikTok, there's like 999 plus. I'm like, what the hell? No, my boy Jelani said, you need to be reported, man. I know it. I'm going to say something. I say, TikTok kicked me off the live stream. Oh, this is funny shit. He said, you need to be a reporter, not an accountant. I know. I was like, dude, they kicked me off the fucking live stream. Man. We be having fun, though. And that's my buddy Jelani right there. I actually went to high school with him, but he was on the live stream. It's like, damn, this shit's hilarious. TikTok kicked me off the live stream. But whatever. That's life. Just appreciate the fact that we still have you for now before you become super famous. The only thing I would do if I ever got really, really famous, like super famous, like everyday famous, is I would probably buy a Rottweiler. I would make it bite fucking people. I'm just kidding. I would have to have, because all my dogs are too nice. So I would have to get a mean dog in the house. So people come by my house, they're like, oh, you can't mess with Jeff. You got that big ass Rottweiler over there. He'll fuck you up. My dogs like everybody. So that's probably the only change I would make. But I'd still be the same. I'd end up getting my garage built out. Because I always think about that. What if I got so famous that I couldn't live here? That would suck. I love my house, man. That sucks. Imagine having to move all my shit out of a house into another house and try to have the same energy and the same layout. It's impossible. I have been living here for almost 7 years now. This is my vibe. This is my pace. My neighbors across the street I chat with, I think I would get rich and just be like, nope, I ain't moving. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't. I'd be like, man, forget that. I said, Jeff, man, you hit the lottery, bro. You got to move. I'm like, I just probably built a big ass gate around my property so people couldn't come to my front door. Other than that, I don't think I could move. I'm just not that dude. I'm just not. I love my neighborhood. I love my house. I like my little space. It don't take me forever to walk from my room to the kitchen. It's like, man, I don't need a super big house where I'm like, man, I got to go all the way downstairs, all the way to the refrigerator, all the way over here, all the way over here, then all the way back here. That's too much. I'm like, I can leave here. Got a bathroom right there. Got my room there, guest room there, my other podcast studio there, the kitchen, the living room right there. Walk to the dining room with the kitchen. Everything is so close. It's like streamlined. My house is perfect for an accountant that likes efficiency. It's so streamlined. Oh, yeah, and I'm right by the airport. So everybody's, hey, Jeff, man, I'm landing at the airport in about 3 hours. Can you get us? Sure can. Let me go outside and wipe the truck down because I'm like right down the street. So it's like, shit. Go over here, fucking wipe my truck down. Man, be doing it. I'm telling you, Sam, and that's the thing. This just being on YouTube is very different. And at some point, I'm going to have to figure out TikTok at some point. Like, man. Because I think it'll be pretty lucrative at some point to actually have live streams over there if they don't boot me off every single time I say some shit. Like, man. So I'm going to get some dinner. Yeah, man, I've been on this thing for about 2.5 hours. I got to run because I thought I was going to go make some spaghetti, but I just remembered I got to go back to the store because I forgot some shit. So I'm going to have to end this live stream. I got a 5 a.m. airport ride. It's going to be a doozy, but it pays really well. So I got to run, get shit from the store, come back, make dinner, do my laundry, bam. Then I can end up calling tonight. What up, Alpha John, my brother. So I wanted a warmer weather. Yeah. Rheumatoid arthritis told me to go to where it's hot. Oh, yeah, it's pretty hot here. If you want to go where it's 120 degrees, 120 in the summer, 120. Shoot, all right, LBC, peace out, brother, peace out, man. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. And you were actually a part of my very first TikTok live stream. That's what's so cool, because I was talking about y'all over there too. But the other thing is, y'all actually saw me get kicked off in real time. How many times have you seen a live streamer get kicked off of a live stream in real time? We making major moves over here, man. Major move. This is real life shit over here. This is barbecue over here. No other live streamer you will ever say, we saw you get kicked off a live stream in real time, bro. Only me. Oh, thanks, Jamil. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Man, thank y'all. Y'all enjoy yourself tonight, man. I got to run to the store, get some. Thank you guys for being a part of my first TikTok live stream. This is what we do over here, man. We cook. It's time to cook. I know they scared of the truth. They don't want to do it. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. You guys are always great, which is why I keep my YouTube family in the mix. We're going to do some big shit. I might have to buy a party bus. Buy me a YouTube party bus. All right, y'all. I'm going to check y'all later, man. I'm going to check y'all later. Y'all be easy out there. Be easy. They are too funny. That's too funny.